Hello and welcome back to DR Sports. My name is Nicky Hawkins. We're here again, back at you for the Sweden versus the Netherlands. Probably the biggest game of the tournament so far. Number 2 ranked team in the world versus the current holders of the tournament. And we've got an array of guests here tonight. I'm spoiled. Spoiled by company. How are you all? You good? On my left we've got Felicia. How are you, Felicia?
Good. It's my debut.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Get her the first cap, please. No, nothing? Okay. The lovely Charlene. How are you, Charlene?
I'm good, thank you. How are you, Nicky?
I'm very well, thank you very much
Good.
for asking. Ty's back.
My God. Thank you very much, Charlene. Thank you very much.
Always a pleasure.
Thank you very much.
Say thank you, you normally
to
do.
DR Sports for inviting me.
Yeah, of course.
Thank you.
Sophie's back for the second
Thank you for having me.
Put in a double shift.
Yep.
And a prison hammer, Stuart. Guys, are we looking forward to this game? As I said, probably the biggest game of the tournament so far.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Looking forward to it all day.
Have you enjoyed the tournament so far? I don't know. I'll go with you, Felicia, because
I really have. It's been nice to have football every day. I love that. I mean, I've been missing the Premier League and the WSL, so it's been nice to have that. And yeah, it's just been good to see. Like, there's been so much hype and build up, and we're here. We've been talking about this for how long, and now, like, just seeing what every team can do and how they've started. I think it's been mixed, but it's been interesting to see.
Absolutely. It's been a good tournament so far. There's lots of goals in it, that's for sure.
I know, plentiful yesterday. I mean, we had quite a few goals in yesterday's game.
Was it 8 goals yesterday, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Or was it 9 even? I'm expecting to see a lot of goals today. We got Viv Miss Media, I can't even pronounce her name. Viv Miedema playing for Netherlands, so I'm super excited to see her. I think both sides will get some goals today, but I'm back in Netherlands.
We'll do predictions in a minute.
So am I.
We love a tournament, don't we, Stu? You love a tournament football when you've got all day just filled with pure football.
I know. And at the same time, I think France are the favourites as well. Well, I'm here to represent Sweden. Because I want my weekend in Barcelona, right? Sweepstakes.
Is that what it is, a weekend?
Yeah, weekend. For two
nice.
as well.
You
so
won't bother?
I'm going to take my wife.
Joking.
That's quite nice.
I know.
But,
Yeah, you get to pick a +1.
yeah.
If I win, do you want to be my +1, Ty?
That's quite a nice price.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Why
What
not?
Charlie's saying is if you get a +1, would you pick Charlene to go? To
Absolutely. Why not? Of course.
You said the same to me earlier, Charlene.
Well, she did offer, and I can't say no. So.
Oh, okay. All right. So I'm on the reserve list.
Well, yeah, it's cool. Maybe both we can go as a free. How about that? We'll just get more tips from Robbie.
It's two
That's
places.
a different stream. Of
I don't mean anything like that. Don't put words into my mouth. I don't mean anything like that.
I think that's a different channel even.
No, I don't mean any disrespect.
Different website, I think.
No, I don't mean any disrespect. I don't mean no disrespect whatsoever.
No, I know you don't.
None taken, so.
I know you don't. But no, it's been an exciting tournament so far. Are these the two best teams in it, in your opinion? No, Sweden is obviously ranked number 2 in the world behind the USA, and you've done a lot of interviews recently, Felicia, with some of the players. They fancy themselves, don't they?
I think that, well, it's time for them to kind of make that next step. I think actually all of the countries are, because it's the biggest stage ever in a Euros context, and obviously in England, and the coverage is insane. Like, can anyone remember, like, having such wall-to-wall coverage that you can see it everywhere? No, it's the first time. So I think, Sweden are definitely up there, but there's a bunch of teams. And because there's only 16 teams, I'm like, God, everyone can name at least 5 teams that could fancy it and that actually are good enough to win. It's always the luck of the draw, how it goes on the day, like VAR, all these things that play into a game, but also that bit of tournament luck. Like, look at England last year. Who thought that was going to happen? Get to a final. So it's anything is possible, and that's what's amazing.
But considering the rating, would you say Sweden is more favourite than France or the Netherlands or Spain, for example? Because they are second in the rating.
I don't think.
I find France or Spain or the Netherlands more favourite than Sweden.
I don't think you can.
I think it's hard to say because club form and things like that don't necessarily translate into country, and it's also just how everyone's turned up. Like, we know that some players are out with injury. Like, we don't know how the prep's gone, the mentality. It's been a closed camp for a lot, like, you know, how much do we really know about what's gone on? And also, when you come out, how you feel on the day, and like how the game like ebbs and flows. So that's why the first game, where you see how everyone's set up, like what the tactics are, who's like come and turned up, and who's going to ease in a bit of a slow burn. That's why this game is exciting, because we haven't seen what they can do yet. And again, obviously, France is tomorrow. So
Yeah.
it's exciting. That's why it's exciting.
So the last game, although it was exciting, did lack a bit of quality in the play from both sides. I mean, we saw Portugal didn't start very well, and Switzerland really faded out. Are these two pinnacles? Are we going to see some quality here today?
I think so, yeah. I think so. And obviously, we saw a lot of goals earlier, and it would be lovely to see a lot of goals again. But I think this one is going to be a much tighter affair in terms of, I don't think there's going to be loads of chances. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I think I've seen a lot of Germany, obviously watched England play as well, and I think the standard has been exceptional, and I'm expecting it to go up again tonight with this game.
Couple of Arsenal players playing, one or two.
Yeah, absolutely.
Both sides as well. We got.
And for Sweden as well, I can't see Steamer, unless she's on the bench, Black Stenius. And you got our ex-players as well in Sorry, Van Wiedendal, and
Jackie
Daniel.
Groningen.
Yeah,
United.
Jackie Grow for Manchester United, and Daniel Van der Donk, who
Who
used to
can
play
I
for us as well.
choose to do the starting lineups? Because I'm not liking the look at some of them names.
Good luck with that.
You've got to be strong
Stuart.
with it.
Felicia, go on. You're the
No.
expert.
I don't speak
Charlene?
Dutch or
All right, I'll do
Swedish.
it. Do excuse me if I do not pronounce these correct, but I'm going to go for it. So for the Netherlands side, in goal we've got Van Veen Douw, Wilms, Van der Gart, Nguyen, Jansen, Groenen, Van de Donk, Spitz, Ruud, Miedema and Martins.
very good.
Over on the Sweden
Are you
side.
doing two as well?
Both sides. No, don't stop it for.
Starting for Sweden, we've got Lindau in goal, Elestedt, Bujon, Eriksson, Glass, Angel Dahl, Seger, Anderson, Aslani,
Aslani.
Yeah.
Hertig, and Rolfo.
There's a,
I hope I pronounced them
Very,
right.
very
and
well done.
apologies if I haven't.
And the subs? No, I'm joking.
I'm just looking at the Holland team, and there's so many of our ex-players, because there's Sorry, there's Daniel, there's Jules Ruud as well, who used to play for us last season, and there's Vivian as well. So we've got about 4 ex-players.
Arsenal. Am I right? Because I'm not a women's football expert, but am I right in saying Arsenal are one of the better football teams in the world in terms of the women's
In the women,
game?
we're the best in England.
Historically.
Definitely in
Well,
England.
there's Man City as
Historically,
well,
yes,
no?
they're not. Chelsea
Man
are the
City
best
are
of the
quite
world.
No, well,
Arsenal,
we always will be. Chelsea can never stand up to what we've done. Never stand up to what
No,
we've done.
historically, yes. Arsenal broke down a lot of barriers. You know, they were the first to kind of do one in Europe. They've won the WSL, the league. It's changed names.
Felicia, you're new.
Yeah.
You're never going to win.
Can I
say something?
You learn.
It's still right. Chelsea
Shall we
are
swap
the best
seats?
at the
You
moment.
can't.
Chelsea are the best at the moment.
In
I
regards
wouldn't
to
say that. I
women's
wouldn't say
football,
that.
you tend to forget about French women football.
Oh no, France are better than us.
Very
PSG.
good. Yeah.
Yes.
Lyon.
Lyon as
Lyon
well.
are the best.
Okay, so
And then you've got Barcelona, who
Yeah.
you
so
know,
Rolfo, the
destroyed
forward, is
Chelsea.
the forward of Sweden. She's playing at Barcelona.
Barcelona
Yeah.
are
Yeah.
She was at
incredible.
Wolfsburg before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man City have got a decent team as well, haven't they? Women's team.
Yeah, they do,
Man
but
City-
the problem with
yeah,
them
yeah,
is that
yeah,
they had a lot of
yeah.
injuries last season. So their second half of the season was super strong, but
And
the
what-
first half.
What I will say is that Chelsea are not better. Chelsea have been luckier, but not better. No way. No way. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I can't
you
do
say.
that. No, it's true. They've been luckier.
Okay. What? Right. well, No, sorry. I'm just reading this out on the
okay.
screen. I'm just going to take some comments. Is it true Ty said, Sean? Is it Sean? Sion?
Sure.
Sure.
Sion?
Spell it.
Sion.
Yeah, Sion, yeah.
Sion.
Sean. Yeah, Sean. Sean.
Is it true Ty said he would take Wenger for dinner instead of Charlene? Yeah, probably. Sweden champions, very good defence and pace up front, so we're looking at a good bit of quality. This match is going to be flames, says Jamal. Justin Coombs says, I like Charlene to look at, but no, sorry, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to read that.
They're coming out.
Arsenal ladies team is better than the men's. Who's agrees? Arsenal ladies. Why ties off screen? Arsenal ladies team is better than the men's. Who agrees?
Yeah.
I think it's hard not to at the minute, isn't it?
It says, yeah, of course it is. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the teams are coming out. Going to do national anthems.
Predictions?
Donny Vincent says Lyon and Barca are the two best women's teams in the
Lyon,
world.
yeah. Well, PSG is doing great as well, to be fair. I'm not saying this because I'm a PSG fan,
Lyon are
but
incredible.
we're getting there, seasons after seasons, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, obviously without Arda, they won
Yeah,
the league.
yeah.
So they are great. They've got
Yeah.
a great team.
Right, Nick, I heard those two, and I've got the answer. First of all, no, it isn't true. That shows you how much people know. I did not say that. I actually said, this is actually what I said, because the question was, who would you take to dinner, Arsene or Charlene? And I said I would take the legendary Charlene. So they are wrong, for a start. That's what I mean. See, these people, when you're going to come on, at least get your facts straight. And the second one, no, that is not true. Did they say Arsenal women are better than Arsenal men?
At
Yes.
the moment.
No,
At the moment.
because it's hard to, you can't compare the two games, can you?
But you
Wait,
can't-
where
Where did
Situation
Arsenal
in
women
terms
finish
of-
in the league?
You can't.
Where did they finish in the league?
No, but no, okay, if that's the case,
Where
then
did they finish in the league? No, answer the question, please. Answer the question. Where did they
That's
finish
what I
in the
like.
league?
Competition.
if that's the case, then that means our women are doing better than Chelsea's women. Chelsea's men, then, isn't it?
Yeah.
Exactly. No, but no. I don't think so because it's hard to. You can't.
I would say United women are better than United men at the moment.
For me, I can't. You can't compare the two. You cannot compare the two because it's different. You cannot
But you
compare
can
the
say
men and women's
relative to
team.
their competition and
Yeah,
No, you
not
can't.
say how
direct
they're
comparison.
performing
Did they win the league?
against the other teams
Arsenal
in their
women.
league.
We should have.
Chelsea
should've-
won
Yeah,
the
we
league.
won.
Yeah, because they were luckier. They should have won the league.
No, you
Chelsea
can-
won. Like I
Look at her. Look at every time she mentions Chelsea
like I said,
women,
not
she's
like
so
I said,
proud.
okay,
But what's the performance of Chelsea
like I
women in the
said-
Champions League?
Like I said,
No, yeah, but I didn't. We're not.
No,
talking
that's the simple question.
No,
What's
you're
the
right.
best
We-
performance of an English women's team in the Champions League?
Well, we got to the final and got destroyed. That was that.
So
hurt.
Chelsea did the best in the Champions League for a women's team in the Champions League.
recently because Arsenal.
no, it's us. It's us. We won it against
Yeah.
Real when we were a semi-professional team. But what I'm saying,
Yeah, but
Chelsea.
What year was that?
That was 2007, I think.
Exactly.
And Chelsea.
I'm going to miss it.
And Chelsea-
It's too easy to trigger them. It's too easy.
No,
It's too
but
And Chelsea,
yeah, but
exactly.
how
So
many years- that was
it
over
doesn't
2
matter.
years ago.
No one's done it. So we're still the best. And why I will say that Chelsea are lucky because, like I said,
You're never going to.
we kept the most clean sheets.
Feel for Charlie.
Man, whether was
Oh, I have another
it doesn't
question.
matter. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I'll be the referee.
So like, wait. Like they
We
said
won.
for the
We
men
kept the
as
most
well.
clean sheets.
Would you say it's more
of course they were
important
luckier.
to win the Premier League for a women's team or the Champions League? Because those lads here, they say the Premier League is
Exactly.
as important
Wait,
or
wait,
even more
wait,
important
say
than the
that
Champions
again.
League sometimes.
Say that again.
Would
So-
you rather win the Premier League,
All the Champions
Chelsea, or the Champions League?
What, men or women?
Ooh.
No, women.
Women.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
We've won. So Champions League because we've won the WSL
Yeah.
multiple times in a row.
Not
Okay.
as much as us.
We got a super chat from our own Pippa. Pippa Manini. It says, I did the stadium walk with all the Holland fans, scenes and a flame emoji. So
Yeah.
Oh,
she's
wicked.
good.
They're great. Like I was
superb,
at
superb.
the World Cup final.
Talking
in
about Holland,
2019, and
Holland-
they were hard.
Holland
Yes.
are managed by an English manager. It's Mark Parsons. He's the 4th English manager
That's right.
to manage a women's Euro. After Martin Reagan, Copeland and Hope Powell. That's knowledge.
right.
Comes straight from up there.
No, but,
That's
then,
right.
but then it's tricky because obviously the England,
England manager.
manager now was the manager that won the Euros with the Netherlands.
Yeah.
So it's like.
Oh, we didn't
Yeah,
do
it's like
score
we-
predictions, by the way.
No,
Oh
we
yeah,
did.
yeah.
sugar. Yeah, let's do
Yeah.
that
Yeah,
just
it's about
before.
to kick
Got 2 minutes to kick off. Felicia, you go first.
It's really hard. I'm gonna. I don't. Maybe a draw, but a scoring draw.
Another draw.
3-3, 2-2.
3-3. That'd be a good one.
That would be good.
Charlie.
I don't know.
I reckon Netherlands will win this game. I'm going to go 3-2 Netherlands.
Yeah, it's gonna be tight.
Up the Netherlands.
I'll go 2-0 to Holland.
2-0 to
Wow.
Holland.
Vivian to score both goals.
Okay.
I like
Always
that.
an Arsenal player.
100%.
2-1 to the Netherlands, I
2-1 to the
think.
Netherlands.
2-1 to Sweden.
2-1 to Sweden.
I'm the underdog.
You're the underdog.
I assume
They're
that as
not
well.
though.
I'm gonna say-
They're
Not
not
They're
really
not,
at
but
all.
it sounds
They're
like
not,
they are
they're
the
not,
underdogs.
they're
so-
not.
Yeah.
I'm going to say
I'm backing them
5-0 to the Netherlands.
Yeah, because he does his sweet
He's
steps.
saying to me
Yeah,
that
but
I
I
had
heard
it.
you know that England beat them last month 5-1. I know it wasn't
big
like
tie.
full strength,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it did happen.
He doesn't know that now.
It did, no. Yeah, it did.
yeah,
but
of
I
course I
can't see
knew,
that happening. I can't see that happening in the thing.
No, it's not going to happen now.
Yeah.
I think it's everyone's
No.
full strength.
Seriously, 2-2. We're
Yeah,
going
that's
to go
what
2-2 draw.
I think.
I say Holland to win. Can I just add? Dominic Janssen is another ex-player, and can I just add about my points about how lucky Chelsea were? If you look at the table, we didn't lose to Chelsea. We didn't lose to Man City. We did not lose to Manchester United.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't
We
matter.
have more
So it
points,
shows you,
so we won.
and
you
we
beat
lost less games than
Don't
Chelsea.
matter.
What do you mean? So don't say it don't matter because
It
that's lucky then.
doesn't.
How can it not
You
matter
didn't
then?
win.
No, but how can it not matter then? How can it not matter then?
Right, we're just about
You didn't beat us. How can it
But
not
he
matter?
didn't
Well
win.
then, so
Yeah,
that,
he win.
that shows you how
He
lucky
won.
Chelsea were.
But he won. He's
So we won the FA Cup. We won the FA Cup.
Chelsea, unfortunately.
Uh-huh.
So you did Premier League and FA Cup.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, would you pass what Lucas said?
But they failed in Europe spectacularly.
Yeah.
Can you put some
Yeah,
vodka
but
in
so
it?
did you.
Yeah, but we've won it. But we've won it. Have you won
But
it?
did you win last season?
We won the Champions League. Have you won
Right,
it?
here we go.
In
Oh, right, okay,
2007.
well
we
then.
go.
No, have you won it?
No.
Oh, well then, exactly. No, it's all. But no, it's all you need to say then. That's what I said. That's what. So I'm not talking. I'm talking. I'm getting stats as well to show you.
I mean, I'm really. Your knowledge is great.
Safe.
Thank
Well
you. So
done.
it's yours.
That's why it's nice to spar.
It is. No, it is. It is.
You know
It
what I
is.
mean? With someone who knows. I rate
Yeah.
that. Don't worry, I rate that.
Thank you. No,
Well,
I
you
think yours as well.
attended quite a few Arsenal games, woman.
As many
As
as
possible.
possible when it's not clashing.
It's great to talk to them because, like,
Yeah.
I've interviewed a bunch of them and they're really great. It's just that thing of like, oh, I really want you to do well, but not against my team. So that's why I'm happy we're second. Do you know what I mean?
I've got a compliment for Ty in the chat.
No, I can,
What are they saying?
I can understand. I can understand. What,
Says,
it's not
say what you want about Ty.
What about West Ham woman?
West Ham.
Brilliant.
You know when they did those BBC Three documentaries?
Yeah, that's brilliant.
about
Yeah, yeah.
West Ham, that was cool. to
Yeah,
see
yeah.
That's brilliant.
that, see what was going on there.
What was the
The
compliment?
chat
sorry?
says, say what you want about Ty, but he's a true fan. He knows he's
He
rubbish
does.
about
not
the women's
rubbish.
game too.
It's not right, no, but then would
I
you say?
don't think they
no.
meant rubbish. I think they meant the S word.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Okay. Okay. 'Cause
As in, like, you know your stuff.
Okay. Well, thank
You know your
thank
stuff. That's the word I was looking
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Well, thank you. Well, I have to, isn't it? If I'm gonna be on talking about it, I have to know what I'm talking about, isn't it?
Big loyal supporter.
Yeah.
We all like to think we
No,
are.
but it's good to see because a lot of people don't support.
No, but that's
men's and
that's
women's.
very
Yeah.
interesting, you know,
And
because
the
in
others.
France,
We did the
for
others as
example,
Yeah.
our ultras at PSG, they support the women the same way they support the men.
That's great.
That's,
brilliant.
yeah, but that's
And
not the case
they travel
here.
with
That's
them.
not
They,
nice.
they,
That's how it
the
should
support
be.
is exactly the same.
Oh, that's
That's how it
brilliant.
should
Yeah,
be.
And it's even more than this. We do this for
Nice.
handball
Oh.
as
Yeah, I
well,
think-
all the other sports as well.
I think we played PSG.
Yeah.
At Broughton Wood. A lot of you came down.
pleasure.
Yeah. But that's on the continent, isn't it?
Yeah,
at. It is.
Like Felicia said, it's very different there.
yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people have different men's and women's teams actually when you
Yeah, that's
like,
what
because
that's what
it's
Nick was
different.
saying.
There's different level of investment.
You're asking that,
isn't
Plus they like got
If
The
you support one
attendance
men's
for
team.
the
Yeah.
Barcelona game
yeah.
and the
Open
PSG
and
game as
Southend.
well was against Lyon. It
In
was
Spain,
mad.
like they breaking records.
Yeah,
Like it's
with
it's
90,000 or something like that. Yeah.
It was insane.
Amazing. That is amazing.
Champions League, though, do you guys watch the Women's Champions League?
Yeah,
I do.
So like,
Yeah.
it's brilliant.
Yeah, I was shocked that Leon beat Barcelona like that. They just
No,
called them
Ida
cold.
was Batman. Ida was just.
I was neutral. I hated both clubs anyway.
Don't say that.
Yeah, but I get that. Like, if it's not your team in the finals, I don't really care who wins.
Yeah, I don't mind.
I was
yeah.
buzzing in the men's when Real Madrid won though. Like, 'cause
Yeah,
they
but
won
then like
anything
Liverpool,
but
then
Liverpool.
like
Yeah.
I agree.
Wow,
with you.
that was amazing. That was amazing. I don't know how they won.
And like Ancelotti is like ex-Chelsea. I love him.
Yeah.
MTS
I
says,
do like Ancelotti.
why didn't you guys invite Pippa? Well, it sounds like Pippa was marching up the road with the Dutch
Exactly.
army.
I think
She
Pippa's
didn't want to
like,
come, mate. She was having a time of her life there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who do you guys fancy to win the tournament then? Like, should we fancy favourites,
England.
I don't know, to be honest. I think it's really open. I think it's when we see what happens, who gets out of the group, then I'll be able to answer that question. I just think it's really
Yeah.
tight. And it also depends on what side of the draw you're on. But I think whoever comes up against the winner of like the Spain, Germany group,
yeah.
that's a hard game.
Yeah.
With so many, so sort
Which
of
could
less
be England.
teams, the groups are all strong. They've all
Yeah.
got strong groups, haven't they? So you've got like Sweden and the Netherlands in one group, and as you say, Germany and Spain. And
that is
groups
why.
are strong.
But that's why I was saying that Portugal now.
But
might-
is there any upset?
Mr. Trump.
This is what I'm saying about Portugal earlier. If this game is a draw, that them two teams are going to be kicking themselves because that's an opportunity
Yeah,
to sort
exactly.
of pull away, isn't it?
No,
Exactly.
because it's like you've eased yourself in, you know what you need to do to progress. Like I actually think you learn a lot from, you need to like learn and get a feel for where you are, and also they're moving around to different stadiums, so the vibe's different.
Yeah.
No,
So I think this is to like, the first game is to like feel your way through.
So your question is, who do you fancy winning, or who do you think is going to win?
Who do you think's going to win?
I think Spain's going to win.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
the squad
I'd
is
say
I thought they would
crazy.
have without the
They
injuries,
did look
but
good
nah.
in the first.
Holland,
Yeah, they got a
Germany,
few injured
Holland,
players.
Germany, Spain,
Their
Sweden,
quality.
France and England.
I'd say Spain.
I think
Spain or
England's
France.
got quite a few good
England have got a
players.
great chance because England are.
And a good
England
manager
do,
as
but
well.
It's that, like I said, it's that tournament,
Yeah.
that dust, like.
Do you think
love.
being the host gives us a bit of an advantage, or do you think that adds
Massive
more pressure?
advantage.
Like,
Both.
Massive
At the
advantage.
same time, it's how you handle that.
Yeah.
And I think it's interesting because you have someone like Lucy Bronze
Bramwell
who's so
Lane,
experienced.
yeah.
And
like
she's played at
Lucy Bronze.
Lyon.
Massive advantage if the attendance of the host is massive as well.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
it was the
you've
case
got-
with the men in
you've got
England
the 12
during the
women.
Euros,
Yeah.
but your
The 12 women,
stadiums
I like
here,
that.
when,
Yeah.
when the Lionesses will play, won't be as packed as if it was in Spain with the Spanish woman playing, for example, or the French woman playing
Yeah,
in
but
That's
France.
the thing, that's why like, they say home advantage. Like, the
But it will
Netherlands
be.
won last time.
It will be because all England. Sorry, Felicia, go on, sorry.
Go ahead.
Sorry, I was just going to say, but all the Lionesses games are going to be sold out.
Is it?
Of course they're going to be.
Yeah, they are.
And everyone's watching.
That's
like,
the
wherever
thing
you
about
go,
home
'cause it's the
advantage.
home
Okay.
team.
They're
Like
gonna have
last
to.
year with the men.
Exactly.
Okay.
Being,
Then that
like,
makes sense then.
games here.
Of course, because what is the point in having the home
Yeah, exactly.
championship and not selling them out?
Exactly.
The final, we were saying this on the last stream, sold out in an hour, and it's going to be the largest final of any Euro final of any men or women's competition.
Wow,
The
Oh,
largest
wow.
attendance.
amazing.
We were saying though, because the tickets are already sold out now before
Which
you even
is-
know it
Was
gets
that Wembley again?
there.
It doesn't
Yeah,
matter
Wembley,
if it
yeah.
ends. If they've
So-
sold the tickets,
Yeah.
it still counts.
Do you think it's right to release the tickets so early
No.
as they did, or
Definitely.
Yeah.
It's an interesting one, isn't it?
I
Don't
think so.
do this for men.
no?
They
They
don't.
release it closer to the final.
Yeah.
They
That's
don't.
true.
They don't.
Game is in Sheffield tonight, by the way.
Yeah, Bramwell Lane.
Yeah.
Bramwell Lane, yeah.
Oh, cool.
Not a happy hunting ground for the Hammers in the past, but
Yes. No, it isn't, is it?
no.
But then having said, you're saying that though, but wasn't there?
Go on.
Wasn't there that legendary thing with you and Sheffield United with the Tevez signing?
Nice one.
Remember that?
Yeah, I do remember Ty. I was there.
Ah.
He was there. Well, Bramwell Lane is not a bad hunting ground for our men's team. I was lucky enough to go there when we beat Sheffield United 1-0. I think Freddie scored. And I also saw the unbelievable save from David Seaman from Pescu Solido.
And do you know who that is?
Sorry?
Karen Brady's husband.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Paul Pescu. Yeah, that's right. Incredible save. Incredible save. I remember Neil Warnock was moaning at that time. So, Sheffield's all right. Sheffield's nice.
Yeah, when you see
We'd
the
have had
rankings.
two goals by this point in the last game.
Yeah. We already, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's going to be a lot tighter.
Yeah, of course.
A lot tighter.
Yeah.
I don't know where Stina is. Maybe she's on the bench. I'm surprised she's not starting.
Yeah, I thought she would have started as well.
Remember, you know.
Well, I have
they
a
can make
question.
5 subs
How-
in a
how
group
many-
stage.
Yeah,
There's 5
that's
subs.
How many gaffers are women of those national teams? I can see
There's quite a
loads of
few.
men
There's
lot
quite a
of
few.
them.
coaching the
It
women.
seems quite big. It seems quite like balanced. I don't have the actual figure.
Well,
but-
Well,
England's is a woman.
It's
Serena
an
Williams.
interesting
Yeah.
conversation to have because obviously you've got the mixed managers there. You've
Yeah.
got men and women managers.
Yes.
Could you see, if the game keeps on progressing as it is, in the next 10, 15 years, a woman manager taking over a men's team?
Yeah.
Why not?
Wow.
I think
she
so.
would need to be backed
Imagine.
Why not?
like 100% by the board and by everyone, and she'll need to feel that. But yes, it could happen if
Yeah.
the conditions were right, and she felt
Yeah.
like she was strong enough to handle whatever comes her way. Because there'll be things outside of her control
Yeah.
or the control that she'll have to handle. So she has to have that, be willing to have that strength to do that. But yes, in theory, yes.
I think so.
Why not?
Exactly. Why not?
I don't see why not. I mean,
Yeah.
it's already happened fictionally. I don't know if anyone remembers the manageress with Sherry Lungi. That was about a female manager.
What have you just said there?
I'll say.
What, was that English or?
Yeah. It was
Say that again, slowly.
the manageress with starring Sherry Lungi, and that was about a female of charge of a men's team. I don't know how long ago that was. Yeah, that was an actual series.
Was there a little collision there?
Yeah,
Yeah.
2 Dutch
Oh,
Gotta
players.
stop it, surely.
Then stop it then.
Play on, play on.
Nadia.
Why, yeah.
It's a clash of heads, it looks like.
Yeah.
Why, yeah.
Don't look too great.
Oh,
God, no.
Oh
no.
my
It
doesn't look
doesn't
good.
look too good at all.
Yeah, but the thing about it is that she's right. Why didn't she stop it? You stop it straight away. When it's a injury, you stop it straight away.
And she
Yeah, she let
waved
play
her
on,
hand
yeah.
like
Yeah.
I
stop.
can't believe she hasn't stopped it. That's very, very dangerous.
Do we get head injury substitutions as well?
I don't know.
I'm not
actually.
sure.
I just know
In
there's
the
5.
men's game,
Concussions,
anyways.
because there's
Yeah,
concussions.
There
Yeah.
might be like there's 5, so maybe you don't need it.
Hope they're all right. Yeah, so like I said, Nick, that's already happened. That was long. I don't know when that was. I think
in a
that was
TV
80 something.
series.
Yeah, so then, but that's the natural progression. It should be, but like Felicia's saying, I think personally, what men's team is brave enough, because that's what it is.
I
You
agree
see
with
what I
that.
mean?
Yeah, it's
Because
gonna.
that-
I think it's gonna take one to step up and say.
Exactly.
But a big team.
A
like,
big team,
It
yeah.
needs to be like a global team with a global fan base that's like, right, this is the best candidate for the job.
And we put our trust in you.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's not the officials though, is it? Like we've only just experienced like women officials taking over like
Well,
the
like-
European game and
Yeah,
whatnot.
Yeah.
well, like I
That-
said,
that's
Remember
no
Sean
input.
Massey like for years?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
She won. And
And-
she remember
The backlash at first
and
with her.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
remember when she was
Yeah,
the lead?
yeah,
I remember,
yeah, yeah.
I remember Felicia. But
She
then
was the
what-
reason that Keys and Gray left.
Yeah,
Scotland.
yeah.
Absolutely.
Wow,
But
whoa, whoa.
I remember Felicia,
It was
but I also remember that from what I saw, she got nearly every decision right. But that wasn't said.
No,
Yeah.
they never say
You
that.
see what I mean?
But
If
then
she
that's
got
the
them
way
wrong,
it's
it's different. But that's what I mean.
reported.
Exactly. She got, from what I saw, she got every decision right. Even more than some men in her position. But I never heard that.
Yeah, but it never
They're
is.
just people. They're not. I don't think there's any different.
No,
No,
once
but
once
it's
say that,
the
but
way, it's the
Exactly.
It fuels the perception. So
Exactly.
like without, so it's like, oh, that, you know where it's like if you jump, you made 99 things right and one thing you did wrong, you jump on that, so it looks like you're worse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
exactly.
When your actually percentage is better than everyone
Yeah,
else's, but the
yeah.
way that
Exactly.
it's been reported, but yeah, but there's a wider agenda and we know that.
Yeah,
So.
she never got picked up because her record was brilliant, but I didn't hear that, so I'm just wondering.
subs warming up.
Yeah, a couple of subs warming up early on.
Already, yeah.
It looks a pretty bad one. They're still down. They're still getting treatment.
Yeah.
Well,
That,
then,
that
well,
looks
this,
good for Sweden, though.
but the problem is, why did the referee
The
not stop it
goalkeeper.
straight away?
Yeah, she looks
Sorry, oh my gosh.
like she's her upper half.
Goodness, not already. Yeah, you'd just be so upset if you'd been like building up for this for so long and then the first
11 minutes
the
in.
first game, like
Yeah.
Hope she's
you'd
alright.
be like, because once you go
Keeper's
off,
struggling now.
Yeah,
I reckon
she's
it's
really
She's gonna
struggling.
come off.
But I don't know what.
Look, so
not
they
good.
went to jump.
Oh, then she got taken. Oh, by
She got
her.
sandwiched.
But why has the
By a
referee not
keeper.
stopped it straight? I can't understand this.
Ooh,
Or is that
Her eyes.
the head or the shoulder?
I think it's both. Her
Double
She's
vision.
shoulders.
about to.
Oh,
yeah.
look.
Poor sorry.
Nah,
shoulder.
nah,
The
nah.
way she's standing, it just looks like
Yeah.
awkward, like
Well,
she's in
it's
pain.
like the
her
way
out.
she sort of.
That won't be.
Yeah, she's out.
Oh my God, what costumes!
Carrots.
Like,
Is she coming off?
That would be a wound of losing your centre back and your goalkeeper in the
I know.
first 10 minutes.
There's so many ex-players. We've got about 4 ex-players and 2 of our players.
You see,
That's
when you
unbelievable.
watch the men playing, when there's a timeout like this, you don't really see them all together during the timeout like they do.
Yeah.
Sweden
Yeah.
doing this
yeah, they
as,
just
as a
kinda
team.
stand.
Yeah.
This is really interesting. Like
like,
men
I
don't
think-
do that.
It's interesting. I think they have what
They all keep their position, or you have the other guy speaking with the other guy, but they're not like even the keeper. I
Grouped
saw the
up.
Swedish keeper. She came like with the others.
Oh,
It's
sorry's
really
alright.
interesting.
Oh, is she right?
She's a,
I
well,
hope
she's
so, I
gonna
hope
play
so.
on. And now.
Is she wearing contact lenses or something?
Ah,
She's-
ribs.
know.
Ribs, yeah.
Mm.
Oh no,
She's
that's
a-
not good.
Oh mate.
She was waving her arm straight away, wasn't she?
Mm.
She
Yeah,
was
as she
like
was
Yeah.
going
Yeah.
down.
She's
Uh,
crying.
Oh.
Greg,
She heard something.
Greg says women never fake injuries. Ref watch men football too much. That is true. We were saying this earlier. There's a lot less play acting in the women's
There
game
is.
than the men's.
Histrionics, yeah, there is.
Mm.
There is.
But then I think it's that was that thing of like, because you've struggled and worked so
She's
hard to get
struggling.
here, that why would you do that when you finally got here?
Yeah.
In a way that it's, I guess, way more straightforward if you're a male player, if you're in that like 2% that make it.
Yeah.
It's more straightforward.
Is she being subbed off? It's come on.
I think she's going to try and battle on, but she
Yeah.
looks like she's in pain bad.
Cool, I
I'm
hope
gonna
she's
try
alright.
to 10 men for the moment.
A rib injuries.
So it's bad. isn't
Yeah.
it?
Yeah, it's bad in football because you just can't
For
breathe.
breathing, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Breathing's
And
everything.
also, it
Yeah.
just
I thought
it
she knocked
distracts
her head.
everything. Like you can't
That's what I
concentrate
thought.
anything else.
What I've noticed is Ty hasn't even picked up the bowl of popcorn.
Well, I did. Well, I won't say what I did off air
Oh,
for the view, because the viewers apparently know everything.
what happened? I want to know.
Like I said, I won't say it on air.
You've ate
I'll
too
tell
much
you.
popcorn.
I'll tell you off air. I'm not giving any, because the viewers apparently they voted that I'd eat 8+, which I could eat 8+.
So you're on a ban today.
No,
Did you eat on the previous stream?
Yeah.
I ate one. But what I'm going to do now, because
What, just one bowl?
the funny thing is,
Flavour is that?
Do you want some?
sweet and salt.
I don't want any.
The funny thing is, viewers, I'll give you a tip. Never tell me what you're going to do, because when you say eat popcorn, I eat popcorn when I'm not in there. So, thanks for telling me that.
So
They said 8+, isn't it? They said
you're
8+.
being stubborn,
Well
Ty.
done, well
Not
done.
being stubborn.
Here we go, Sweden,
It's
a
just I
break.
won't eat it when I'm
Comes
on there.
on
That's
Oh,
all.
you're going to wait till after? Well, we're going to
Yeah.
eat it before it
Yeah, she's
finishes.
alone.
So.
That's all right. That's all right.
I'm joking.
Just got there.
Yeah, well done, well done.
Kit looks like the United one from last season, doesn't it?
Mm.
A bit. No, the blue and yellow last season.
Yeah.
It's a very interesting game. Tight, as we thought it would be.
Yeah.
A lot more organised than the last game. It was
Yeah.
very scrappy,
Yeah, of
the
course.
last
This,
one.
and this is what I'm saying about Portugal. If they go 2-0 down against Holland or Sweden, I don't think they're coming back.
Now I'm questioning if this is going to be a high-scoring game.
I don't
Yeah.
think
I don't
We
think
said
it
3-3.
will. I said 3-2.
She said 2-2 or 2-3.
I said no, 1-1 or 2-2. That's what I
Okay.
said.
I said 2-0.
I just think it would be a draw, by a scoring draw. I think whoever kind of can breach the defence, the other team will respond.
Yeah.
I think. But I do think like the defence, both of their defences are tight. So I don't know if we're gonna be able to breach it. But I hope it's not a 0-0. That's what we hope it is.
Yeah.
It's quite interesting. There's a lot of Arsenal and Chelsea players.
Yeah.
Go on. Oh.
Wow.
I think Switzerland are predominantly
well done.
Chelsea, ain't they?
Well
I
done.
mean, you know.
So, you know.
Clean.
What did you say? What did you say, Felicia?
Said, well, you know.
Oh, well, yeah.
Switch it.
I want some popcorn.
Hence
Switch.
why I went for Holland.
We were having a debate earlier. If you could have one biscuit for the rest of your life.
Yeah,
what
that's
would
right,
you have?
yeah.
One biscuit.
Yeah.
Like what choice of biscuit would you go for?
Oh, I already know that really specifically.
Yeah.
So,
Go on then.
You
am
thought
I allowed
about
to
it?
name?
Of
Yeah.
course you're allowed to name
Are you
it.
tempted?
So I would
thank you.
get
Thank
a
you.
Sainsbury's, Taste the Difference, chocolate, you know the like one.
It's
from
so
the bakery?
specific, yeah.
No, like, I don't like the Marks and Spencer's one. I don't like the Waitrose one. I don't like. Don't bring that to me.
Have you sampled them all,
Yes, I
Felicia?
have. And they're not the same. Only Sainsbury's, Taste the Difference. But they've changed the recipe and they have to be soft. Like I'm that weird person in the supermarket, like feeling like it's too hard. I need to be soft. It needs to be
Baker's
like,
overbaked it today.
Yes. No, for real.
Oh, that's
You
brilliant.
thought about this, haven't you?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah.
So you can
Obviously, other
prepare.
stores are available.
It's like very Virgo of me, but yes.
Cool.
It needs to be specifically like that. If it's hard, I
Interesting.
don't know.
Charlene?
Can I pick a biscuit that I bake myself? Because I
Yeah.
bake my own cookies.
Yeah.
Oh,
What
okay.
flavour?
So I use oats, raisins, hazelnuts, and dark chocolate.
Oh, wow.
So
Bit
nice.
of protein powder as well, some protein.
Ooh,
cookies.
wow, that sounds great.
And do you make them? Are they like small ones, or do you make like a couple of giant ones?
I'll say they're
Size
medium
and full.
size. Yeah, medium.
That's the way they
So, yeah.
I think that will be a very cliche choice, but as a Frenchman, I discovered the
Baguette.
McVitie's
Baguette.
digestives.
Yeah, we should
Milk
Just-
chocolate.
Yeah.
Milk chocolate.
I used to
Do you-
like those.
do you
I'm
dunk
like
them in-
addicted.
Do you
Like,
dunk
I love
them
them.
in like a hot drink?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
That's what we
But
talked about as well.
You don't want them to fall in the hot drink.
And cold drinks as well, milk as well.
Oh,
I've seen people
Okay.
even say
Oh, yeah.
you need to eat them the chocolate bit down first.
But the milk ones though, not the,
What's that?
black chocolate.
Oh, so you? But what about
Apparently you're
hobnob?
meant to eat digestives with the chocolate facing down.
Hobnob?
Okay.
I don't do that.
I
Has to be
do it the other way
digestive.
round.
I mean,
Yeah.
but apparently it transforms it. I've heard.
Wait,
Oh,
wait,
Like the
what?
McVitie's
Wait a
one.
minute.
Like,
What was
Yeah,
it
yeah,
in there?
specific.
Chocolate digestives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which way do you eat? Like, where's the chocolate when you eat them? Is it up or down?
I put two together.
Oh, that sounds.
Do you put? But wait, which sides do you put together?
I put the two chocolate sides together because I don't like
It's like a-
getting my
like- so it's
I
like a
don't like getting
sandwich,
my
like a chocolate
fingers
sandwich.
chocolate.
Yeah, chocolate sandwich, yeah.
Okay, I
Yeah,
never thought
I
about
put
that.
6 bourbons together at the same time.
Oh, wow.
Did you put that in your mouth?
Yeah. I put 2 together because I can't stand it when you're holding them with the chocolate side. The chocolate gets on your fingers.
What are you like with like
Yeah.
Watsits and stuff like that when they get
Nah,
proper, like,
not. I'm alright.
they're messy, aren't they?
But yeah.
They are messy. Lovely
Yeah.
though.
Yeah.
Lovely day. The cheese dust.
The cheese dust, yeah. I used to break my bourbons up. I used to break
yeah, I
them
used to
up
break
and
them,
and
lick the
them.
chocolate out.
Yeah. That's what I used to do.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
I went to
Yeah.
boarding school, and biscuits were a big thing at like break. You'd get a pack every day, so you could choose
Okay.
from custard creams, bourbons, some kind of jammy one, not
Yeah.
a jam dodger, but a jammy one,
Yeah.
and
Is it the
one
thing-
Oh,
other
she's
one.
injured again.
Yeah.
She's going off.
Yeah, it's over.
Oh, no.
What happened?
She's
Oh,
felt
she's
it.
tweaked something.
She's tweaked it.
Oh,
Oh, that's so
She's
sad.
She's off.
It's a shame.
Do they have their goalie there?
Yeah, they've got
Must have
reserve.
some.
They've got
yeah,
reserve
I think
goalkeeper,
there's three
obviously.
keepers.
Oh yeah.
She's saying her
Shoulder. It
shoulder.
looks like a shoulder. doesn't
Yeah.
it? Yeah. She might
I
have done
hope
a
she's not out for
collarbone.
the tournament. That'd be
Yeah.
a shame.
That's sad though, because it was like her own teammates as well. But
Yeah.
She's loving it. She's thinking, yes, mate, this is my
Yeah,
chance.
I think that one's the
definitely.
goalkeeper though.
well,
Yeah.
yeah, the one with the gloves.
Well, I don't know if she's loving it. She'll be loving her chance.
No, she loved the chance, but you do, obviously, I don't think you know when you didn't expect to play.
Yeah.
So
The
early.
way,
Do
is
you
it the way
think-
she's landed?
Do you think, right?
I'll
I've
be
always thought
gutted,
this
mate.
about sub goalkeepers. Yeah, do you know, like goalkeepers that specifically go to sit on the bench for a team, that when they see an injury, they think, oh my goodness, like, I'm going to have to come on here.
No.
Because like.
Now, you mean that being scared?
Yeah,
Like
right,
nervous.
yeah, because like a sub goalkeeper could go to a
Depends,
team for
though.
5 years and sit on the bench for 5 years and never
No.
come on.
No. I don't think they do, Nick.
No,
Because
because also they rotate them. Oh,
Yes,
we're
that's
talking
what I was
about in
about
the
to say.
men's
Yeah.
in the men's teams. They do rotate them in for cups
Yeah.
and stuff. So
Well,
you do
look,
play
us,
them.
Sometimes.
Donnarumma and Navas, come on. We
Yeah.
play them.
I just think when I think of Chelsea, I just think of Cudicini for so long.
Yeah, but I think like
Cudicini,
League
yes.
One,
And then now
all he did was
Pepper.
hold up the numbers board.
but
Throw the goal, that's-
Who did you have? Joe Hart went to Tottenham.
Yeah.
He never
Yeah.
really rotated, but he's sitting on the bench. He's thinking, Jesus, I'm going to have to come on here. I'm going to have to, might
I
have to
felt,
work.
I
for some
felt
money."
bad for him that what happened. That way Pep was like, yeah, you need to, like, you're not in the plan by the way Pep, like, because he was England #1 and
he was.
I
And
think
Man City
there's
number one
goalkeepers
time.
that play top flight football that specifically don't want to play.
Yeah.
They just want to collect
Just
a
wanna-
wage for
yeah.
training.
Like, there's
Do you have
players,
lots
there
of
are
players like
players
that?
that do that do that though.
Yeah, I
we
reckon
know
they
that
do.
there's players that do that, just collect your
Yeah,
money and just
yeah,
stay
yeah,
quiet.
yeah.
Because I mean,
Throw the
there,
goal,
there
that's-
are worse jobs to be doing.
Yeah.
But
So-
I mean, if you're passionate about what you do, you're going to want to get minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I also would say that it's the kind. I know a lot of people that you do certain jobs to make a lot of money quickly, and then you just switch careers.
Yeah,
and
but if
then
you don't
do your
play
passion.
not even 1 minute during a season, but you earning a lot of money sitting on the bench, would
There
you,
was
and
a
it
player.
should be your job. Like you should be.
There was a player,
You
Play-
just-
play,
it look,
like,
that
an
is
outfield
logical.
player, and there was a documentary about him
What's his name?
that I can't remember. I'll find out though. There was a
Can't
documentary. He could not play, and he wangled his way a career in football by transferring from club to club to club, just
Ah,
getting
right.
paid.
That's
And he couldn't play
interesting.
football.
Does this
Really?
Yeah, he couldn't play football.
And he never played at all.
He never played a single game for
When
anybody.
was this?
Wow.
It was back
Fascinating.
in like the 80s
Yeah, I
or
was gonna
something
say,
like
can't,
that.
they won't do that.
And
Now
who
the stats
signed
will
him?
kill you.
Exactly.
But how come? Because
Was this in the
obviously he's
Premier
training
League?
with the
Premier
group as
League?
well.
It just for somehow I can't remember the ins and outs of it.
Maybe
I'll
just
find
like
out
a really
what it is.
likeable guy, so I
Yeah.
just wanted him there.
No, but you know how
When
they
you,
say, like,
when
you
you
know,
say
like,
can't play, like he
Southgate
can't play
says-
as
Who?
Carlos Kaiser.
You know
Wow.
how like people say that, oh, it's for the dressing room, like the vibe of the dressing room.
Yes, that too.
Yeah, yeah.
And
He's
like,
that
also
guy.
for people that are just that, so you like in training, like
Yes.
you know, for the help the group.
I know.
Yes.
Loads
So
of
maybe
players
that's
are
why.
at
Maybe you're a
PSG
really
for
good
the vibe as
trainer
well.
and
Yeah.
you're really good for team
Trust me.
morale. But you
Absolutely.
Even your
Somebody
money.
said in
Just
the
have the
chat,
vibes,
the
literally.
King Ray once said his name was Andy Carroll.
oh, mate, that's so harsh.
I think that's harsh.
Harsh but true.
That's quite harsh.
When he did get injured for a
His
long
name was
time.
Jack
So-
Wilshere.
Well, Jack unfortunately is retired.
He has
know,
no
man.
that
And he
was
went-
Yeah,
sad.
recently,
And,
yeah.
and funny
I
enough,
saw
when he
that.
left us, he went to another team of losers in London, didn't he?
He didn't go to Tottenham.
I'm only joking, Nick.
And I'm glad you said another team of losers.
Well, he wouldn't be asked, that's for sure, would he? No, I'm only
To be
joking.
fair, he's stolen a living for the last 7 years.
Yeah, but he's been injured, hasn't
Don't
he?
think with him
Exactly.
though, it's such a shame because
And
when
he's
he did
retired.
turn up, like I always thought he looked like
Well, it,
Wilshere.
He did, but
Yeah,
I
it
think
is.
it's only, I
Massive.
don't, it's,
yeah,
it is,
it's
Sophie, it
shame
is.
to hear
just
what.
ruined it.
It is,
Yeah.
but what?
He lived, to be fair,
Injuries.
he lived on about 2 good games in his whole career. He
Yeah.
had a good
I
game
wouldn't
in
say
Barca.
no.
He was
no.
good as a youngster.
He's brilliant as a youngster.
Lot of promise.
But you know,
as
a lot of
youngster,
players
but
don't like make that jump. Like look at Dele Alli.
He had Weetabix,
Well, he's done all right.
unfortunately, and he couldn't hack it. And
Yeah.
I think he should have retired a lot
Sooner.
Yeah, a
I
lot
think
sooner
that's
than he did.
interesting because I think like there's nothing wrong if like you're a footballer and you get to 25 and you're just like, do you know what? Like, I don't want to play anymore. I want to do something else. At 25.
I swear someone did that recently.
Unless it's injury.
Was it Strootman or someone like that just said that, oh, I don't want to play anymore. Just fell out of love with the game.
A goalkeeper,
No.
German goalkeeper, went and become a wrestler.
Really?
Yeah, went and trained
He
for the
played for
WWF.
Brighton. I can't remember what his
Strootman.
name is. I can't remember his name. He played for Brighton, and I'm pretty sure he turned around and said,
But why
yeah,
can't he
I
change
fell out of love
careers?
with the game. I don't want to play anymore.
Yeah.
All right.
But that's fair. I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
that's
That
honest.
sounds-
That is fair, but I
And if
think
you have some
money,
money, you
some
can
money.
invest in, I don't know,
Yeah.
build your
But I
own
think
business.
that's
or
exactly why
whatever.
they don't do it. It's like, do you know what? Let me keep making this kind
Yeah,
of money and
that
I'm
ends
set for
meet
life.
and then-
And also they look
That's
after
a-
other people.
I
That's
think,
a very
like in the terms
basic
of Jack
mistake.
Wilshere, I think it's a bit disingenuous as well because you know your body,
Go
and you know if it
Go on,
feels
go on,
good
go on,
and
go
it
on.
feels bad. And
Yeah.
it's, you know,
It's a
he's
shame.
known that he couldn't carry on, but he
well done.
convinced
Well, I
everyone
just
he
think
could.
it was awkward when like no clubs like
Yeah.
wanted him.
I think it's just an injury record, isn't it?
Cross?
Right?
Oh my God.
Oh, it's
Side net.
that was close.
side
Closest
netting. I
so
thought it was
far,
in
right?
for a
That
minute.
was
It's,
close.
there's Lani. I think she's playing for Man City. I know she's still there. Yeah, but with Jack, he was fantastic to chat to. Very, very funny. I'm sad for him because of the injuries he got. I'm sad for him because
Do
he
you think
got clattered a
I
lot.
guess he never got to fulfill his like. full
No, of course not,
potential.
of course not. But then I don't really need to go on about players for our club that haven't, because Jack was one of the lucky ones who didn't get clattered by disgusting, disgraceful tackles. That the only player that's playing now is Aaron Ramsey.
BLST says, I don't know what he's donated there. That it looks like some Star Wars currency.
Thank you very
Aaron
much.
Ramsey killed Wilshire's career with a goal. Do you know what that is?
What?
So,
Stop.
Sorry, she just went for a ding.
What?
No.
I've never seen that currency before in my
No,
life.
I've never seen that either.
The blue one.
Don't know what that
Show it
is.
to me.
So that crypto or something?
No, you can't.
Cryptocurrency.
I don't know.
Not yet on YouTube.
Not
yet.
It will come.
Bitcoins.
I don't know. I have no idea.
He's 6.
We're now
Yeah.
millionaires.
Yeah, what
6 bitcoins.
what was that, Nick? Who said that? That Aaron destroyed Jack's career with a goal?
BLST.
Well, BLST, can you explain what you mean by that? Because I'm very confused. Because I want to know how Aaron killed Jack's career. So please message back and please say what team you support if you're brave enough.
You're brave enough.
That's true. Yeah, it's true because these people in the comments, we all appreciate the comments. You seem to know more than people in the club. So then why don't you say your team? Instead of just making comments, say, and I support this team. Because I would love to know how Aaron killed Jack's career.
Okay.
Because Aaron's career nearly got killed by Ryan Shawcross. But did you know about that, BLST? No, it's true. When you're talking,
Calling someone by name.
no, but it's true. That's the name that they said. 'Cause when
Yeah.
you're saying that, what about Shawcross nearly killing Aaron's career? Not only killing Aaron's career, let me quote, nearly
Okay, mate.
amputating Aaron's leg. How about that?
Oh yeah, I remember that. That was
Yeah, I
awful.
remember.
So, you know, when you're going to talk, make sure you talk about everything. Don't start having to go, Aaron.
He just said Aaron Ramsey killed his career.
Yeah, no, but yeah, he did. He did. But when you're talking about killing career number,
He
I
never
want to.
said anything about Ryan Shawcross.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't. But but the thing is, when you're saying he killed his career, what do you mean? That's what I'm saying. What do you mean? Because Aaron's career nearly got
don't know,
killed.
mate.
Like, take
No,
it
I'm not-
to
no,
the
but-
He
point.
can't answer.
Elaborate.
There's
on
no,
it.
no, but
How
it's-
much you look down that camera? Oh, that's the second.
Why they keep it to a low players?
Yeah, trying to love. She's great.
Martins.
Like Lika Martins.
No, because the thing is, Nick, when someone says that, you know that they're not a gooner. They're just trying to troll. So I would like to explain, if you're brave enough, explain that comment. Because that's ridiculous. Because when I see our players getting injured and nearly having their legs amputated, I don't think it's very funny.
He just said because he's the Grim Reaper, it's a joke, Ty.
Yeah, well,
Just let him know.
well, to me it's not. But
He donated another 6 Star Wars coins.
yeah, but it's not. But to me it's not a joke. It's not. Yeah, but
Another
Can you
6
explain
bitcoins
what
as
that
well.
okay.
Yeah,
what
what is
currency
exactly.
is that?
No, no.
What
But-
currency is that?
All right then, Nick.
Credits. What's it called? The
All right.
Galactian credits. or
All right,
something.
Nick.
Let me check.
All right then.
So what's the
If
point?
he
What's
says it's a joke, whatever team he supports, was he? He should have been there when now Aaron was sprawled on the floor, thinking
He
his
was
career's
making
broken.
a joke about the whole Ramsey scores someone dies meme. I've never heard that meme myself.
Oh yeah, no, but that's ridiculous though. Oh come on, man. But that's ridiculous. I'm never gonna
It's a
mention that.
galactic credit.
I'm not gonna
Galactic credit.
Oh, is that what it is? I'm not even
What
going
can you do with it?
It's not. It's not.
Can you?
Israeli. Okay.
Oh, it's Israeli.
Israeli,
Okay,
yeah.
well done, Kate.
And what
Kane's
does
on
that
time.
what does that, you know, if we translate that or transfer that into pounds?
Israeli. What's their? Is it shekel?
Oh,
Israeli
is it?
shekel.
Shekel.
6 shekels.
Oh, that's interesting. Shekel.
Oh.
I thought shekels were slang.
Nice
Oh,
concept.
oh,
Go on, go on.
okay.
Still with that Netherlands?
I thought shekels were slang.
Save it, save it.
Slang.
Yeah,
What?
a few shekels then.
Yeah, well done.
Oh.
Well done.
There used to be shekels
cross
in
it
the
now.
in London, ain't it?
Yeah.
Oh, did
wow.
they? Or do you mean shillings?
Got that.
Yeah, shillings. Yeah, shillings. Yeah, shillings and guineas.
That's what I meant. What, guineas?
Guineas. Yeah.
That's a shame. That was
that's-
amazing.
That's
But that's
old English.
yeah.
You ready for it,
That's
Richard?
about
Yeah.
Dick
Do you want
Turpin
that
days.
What days were they?
That's about in the 18,
What's that?
17, 1800s, something like that.
Oh wow, you know your history. don't
16.
you?
16.
Oh, sorry, look at that, 16. I stand corrected. Yeah, guineas and half a crown used to be the currency.
Half a crown.
Were you alive
Yes.
when that was the case?
Why? Do you know why?
Are you alive
Right.
on that
This is a
place
question for
or no?
everyone. Do you know why a pound?
Well,
is
if I
called
would,
a
if
pound?
I was, I wouldn't be alive
Say again,
now.
say again.
They're having a conversation.
I don't know.
Do you know,
What?
Does anybody know why a pound is a pound?
No.
Because it's got 100 pence.
No, because you know how like with imperial.
You know what? You had an
measures-
answer. I didn't have one, so.
Imperial like ounce.
A pound is a unit of measure.
Yeah.
Is it because it weighs
Right.
a pound?
No.
How much does a
So
pound
it's
weigh?
linked to the
pound.
unit of
Is
measure.
it? I've
what?
never weighed a pound.
That's
I'm
what I
gonna
just
do it when I
said.
get home.
No, but
I
God,
don't-
No, a pound doesn't weigh a pound. It's
Oh.
called a pound because in the old days, a pound equated to a pound of silver.
Oh right, yes,
It used
that
to be
sounds
a pound
familiar.
of silver.
Yes,
But a
yes.
pound coin used to be gold.
True.
Is it not
Oh,
still?
did it?
It is, but it's got
It's
silver in
gold
it.
and silver now.
Okay, yeah, that's right, yeah. That's
We're
true.
learning.
No, I mean, I'm talking about the really old days,
Okay.
like the Dick Turpin days.
Oh, okay.
Hold on, isn't this the
Wait.
not
So
my
you say
days?
the pound coin.
The pound coin is called it's called a pound
So it's
because in
like-
the old days it wasn't a pound coin, it was a
Yeah,
pound
it's a mix of silver and gold. In terms of colour, but it's not actual gold in a pound coin.
No, because it's called a pound. It's just the name now. It's
Yeah,
the name
yeah.
is just a pound.
So
But
before it did weigh a pound, and now it
in the old
doesn't.
days, I shouldn't have mentioned this.
So,
No, it's fine,
oh,
isn't it?
sorry,
It's
Nick,
interesting.
Nick, just to interpret that, someone would give you
A pound of silver.
pound of
Yeah,
silver.
there you go.
Bloody
Bloody
There
hell,
you go.
imagine you wanted a tenner.
That's 4. Yeah, that's 4 pounds. So they'd have to give you 4 pounds of silver. So that's
Yeah.
why their coins
Yeah.
are now called pounds because they got named after.
Yeah, I think
But
I
I guess the value would have been different back then, anyway.
yeah,
Yeah.
I think I understand because I think wasn't it
A
before-
house would have cost you probably £4 or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think before money there was actually a barter system, wasn't there?
What's that?
A barter system where you exchange things.
Oh,
Before
okay.
money came
Like
in.
Well done.
cows and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Push,
What,
push,
even
push,
in
push.
England?
Ah.
yeah.
Yeah, everywhere.
Before money came in.
Before like they formalised like a money system,
Yeah, that's
Wow.
right. Yeah, barter. Yeah.
and, like currency.
What would you exchange if we was in barter days, if you wanted some popcorn?
Yeah, Charlene's got the popcorn. What you bartering?
I don't know.
How much is that popcorn worth to you?
I don't know.
Your cap,
My
glasses.
cat.
Your Arsenal
My cat-
mug.
no,
Have
no,
you got
I like
Arsenal
this
mug?
cat. Yeah,
What
I have.
did
I
you
have.
get
I have.
tea out?
I wouldn't exchange anything Arsenal
If you only owned Arsenal stuff,
stuff.
what
What would I
it
give
be?
away?
Yeah.
Your headphones.
For popcorn.
I don't know. Something that I could. My Arsenal Oyster card holder. Because I can get that. I can buy that easily.
Wow, okay.
Or you can barter it with something else.
But yeah. I wouldn't want to give away much of my goodness stuff. To be fair,
So you've got Arsenal owned everything.
not everything, but a lot.
Wow.
Are you an Arsenal kit collector?
I don't know about that, but I didn't get. I got last season's home kit. But I didn't
Sweden look like they're on the upper
Do
hand.
you have like
Yeah.
player issues or
No.
match worn kits or stuff like that?
I've got. I did have a match worn shirt
Okay.
from Robin van Persie. No less, which was actually very, very weird.
Would that end up in the fire and the Kindle or what?
No, because he's still done a good job for us. I'm not happy about him going to Manchester United, but I still respect him because I used to chat. I was lucky enough to chat to him and his lovely wife. So it's very weird how that happened because I think we played Everton. I can't remember what season it was. We played Everton and there was I was on other channels which I won't name celebrating the goal. We scored. We drew Everton 1-1 and he scored in injury time, and I was in the upper tier. So the next day now, A hammer. A hammer.
Good save! Bloody
It's
hell.
all Sweden.
Yeah.
He's all Sweden, but then that's going to
Yeah.
happen. They're going to try
I
to
find it a
pepper
bit
on the goal.
perplexing that all the people that you've met and spoke to, that you've only got one match-worn shirt. You should
Oh,
have
no, I've got more.
dozens,
I've got
man.
more. I've got another shirt from Lasana Diarra. He picked me out in the crowd when we beat Blackburn,
Nice.
which was a
So what
bit
do you do
mad.
with them? Is my question.
I just keep them.
No, but do you frame them or they like
No, I
have
don't- I
piles somewhere?
They're
So
no,
first
they're
off,
home.
when you have a match-worn shirt,
In
the
your
first thing you
wardrobe.
need to do is to not wash it.
Oh yeah,
Obviously.
of course.
When I washed
So you
my
can
Cross.
Did
you?
yeah, of course.
Why? Did you
Because I
wear
paid.
it?
Yeah, I wore it because I wore it. I washed it. Because I wore it.
Oh, Ty, why did you do that?
Well, isn't the whole point not to?
No, I'm not saying I wore it. I wore
because
it.
you need to prove that it's been worn by the player, and you recognize the kit by the
Stains.
stains of mud
Oh,
and
no.
everything. You know.
But I wore it because I was on another show which I won't name, and I needed the shirt, so I washed it. And I wore it the next.
What's your
time.
most prized possession you would say in terms of like Arsenal merch and collectibles? Do you have anything that's like
That's
precious?
a great question. I don't know.
Headphones, maybe.
I don't know. I'm lucky to have so much.
Go on.
I couldn't really say. Maybe one of the coats.
Woo!
Oh, my, she
Net
knocked
mug.
it
It's got to be a goal. It's got to be a goal. Oh, it's a goal. Sweden has
Told
scored.
you.
Very
told
close.
You.
Oh, God.
Barcelona weekend. Here I'm
That made it
coming.
even worse. That shit went in off the...
Yes.
Oh, it was so close to being a
Yes.
fantastic
Well done.
Good finish
clearance,
to be
but
fair. Took a
Oh,
time.
mate.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean-
That was a
I
bit.
want to see this guy.
Was that 3 touches before the finish?
Yeah, took a time.
Damn.
Ah, nice one. I knew it.
I want to see that skin.
Well,
It's
they
been
were
coming
they
though,
were
to
knocking
be
at the
honest.
door. Yeah.
It's been all
It's been coming
Sweden.
in
Yeah,
all day.
Yeah.
Yeah, ever since. Sorry.
But the
that
that
knocking it?
nutmeg is quality.
look, this is
Boom. There you go.
centre to the shops.
Look.
Oh yeah, it was 2
Took a
touches.
time.
But
Took a time.
yeah,
Felt like forever.
yeah. The first touch was a bit
that's
shaky.
That is
That's
Wait,
something
who is
else.
that player
That one.
that just made that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was close.
She nearly had it off the line as well. She's unlucky.
There's no need for a touch there, though.
Yeah.
I think she should slot that in first time. It's,
Nice one.
Yeah, if that didn't go
up
in,
and
you'd be
running.
screaming saying, why did you
Yeah,
take a touch?
God, Holland have to respond.
Exactly.
it's Anderson, the goal scorer, I believe.
Still got.
I'm gonna wear my PSG
It's
kits
still a long
all weekend long in Barcelona. Just
Come on,
to see
Vivian.
them.
Oh yes.
No.
Come on, finish that.
No, why is she?
Strike.
Why
Good
is
save.
she's not going to score from there?
But
Oh,
the
that's
other,
Nico
the other girl
Martins,
needs
is
to
it?
drop there.
That's
She
the
needs to
ex-Chelsea. That's the ex-Chelsea player, isn't
Look,
it?
she's going the wrong way. The other girl, look. What's she's
She
not
had
gonna do nothing
plenty
from
of
there.
Yeah,
time
Miedemar
as
should
well.
have dropped a bid option for her, shouldn't she?
Yeah.
Nicky, that holiday is. Is what? No, he
Hang on a
hasn't.
minute, it's the first
No, he
game in a
hasn't.
group
Exactly.
stage.
No, he hasn't. No, he hasn't.
We'll see.
Wait, who have you got,
Save
Nicky?
it.
Holland.
Lebanon.
Oh.
No, he isn't. No, he hasn't. I wouldn't say that. It's
Oh,
still
you
a long way
can
to go.
still
Don't
Much
lose
time.
faith.
You'll all see. I booked my own holiday to Barcelona.
What date is
Going
this
to Mexico
holiday?
anyway.
When
I
is
can't-
it? Yeah, what's
Can't
the
make
date?
it. that
Innit?
weekend.
Yeah. So sorry to.
Robbie said whenever you want. So
Is that what you said?
what? It's a weekend in Barcelona for 2.
2024.
He said 4 to 5 stars hotel.
Yeah, 5-star hotel. Yeah.
Yeah.
Two to
No,
5.
5-star hotel. 5-star hotel.
No, he said 4
Oh,
to
4 to
5
5.
stars.
I thought he
Yeah,
said
you can have
2
a
to 5.
2-star or a 5-star.
I'll take the
staying
5
for the
stars.
same
Point
please.
then.
So
Rather stay at home.
Yeah.
2024. Okay. What, you
What,
could
is
go
that when you're gonna
2024 times? Oh, that'd be wicked, man. Oh, that's all right then, isn't it?
You can
You
go
can,
up
you
until
can go when you
2024.
pay your £1,000 to
well
Jason.
done. Well done.
If you win it.
Come on.
Why'd you
Come
owe
to
Jason
attack.
£1,000?
I don't know.
Another
Left.
one.
Left, look, look at the
Because
space,
I
look
said
at the
left.
space.
Go on.
Yeah.
She's in
What am I
again.
cheering
Lucky
for? I'm
it's too
Holland.
far. Holland can't afford to concede a second.
Gosh.
Injured again.
that?
Oh my days.
Is there another head? Another shoulder?
I don't know what happened, but another.
Looks like she might be holding her head. Let's see on the replay.
Sweden have turned up though.
Yeah, they are.
That's what I'm saying. Not everyone turns up in
Yeah.
the first game.
Yeah, but
because
so
it's
they-
still-
I still think Holland can improve a lot.
No, they can, but it's like who turns up like from the whistle.
I think the turning
Ooh.
point is when Sari
Oh,
goes off.
is it her
I don't know how
arm?
she's come injured there. She's kicked the...
Oh,
yeah,
she
yeah,
landed
that's
on
nasty.
her
Yeah, the way
ankle.
she landed.
That's the ankle.
Yeah, her ankle.
Oh.
I felt a pain then.
Mm.
Oh, mate.
Rodford's gonna score
God.
for sure.
She's in trouble with that, I think.
God.
Because all her body
She's a
weight
bit
was on that
quiet
as
for
well.
now, yeah.
Yeah.
She's crying. Oh no, it's not good to see.
There's a question to the panel. That's just a simple question. Why do you think women's football isn't watched as much as the men's?
Because it has
It's not the
it's
coverage.
no coverage
Yeah.
until like last season.
Yeah, I was going to say, since last season, like the push has been incredible, I think. It's down to investment and promotion of it, isn't it? And down
Absolutely.
to how easy it is to access it.
Exactly.
I mentioned earlier, because I play and I kick off 2 o'clock on a Sunday, and so does every other women's game. But so does the Super League. So how can you support it if you're playing in it?
Yeah.
I was just about to say, if you can't watch it, how can you support
Exactly.
it?
Exactly.
How can you know
It's
about
also
it?
like beyond that, like you know, with men's football, there's the coverage, but on the radio or the newspaper, everything like there isn't the same. It's coming. But
It's not the same.
So
It's not the same.
That's part of it.
It's a lot to do with it.
That's why, and also the timings of matches, like, because they also talk about, you know, we were seeing Spain like record stadium attendances, but in this country, like, games are at odd times and like on random times, like a Sunday night. And it's like if you've got work in the morning and it's an awkward place to get to,
Yeah.
you're not gonna
Same
you're
in
not
France,
gonna go. So there's that, and then also before they used to do the roundup show like super late on like after match of the day too, which is already on like.
Yeah, that's right.
I don't think
They still do that now.
The time the
Oh,
game
good
is
play.
Yeah.
So it doesn't help.
Don't shoot.
Oh, come on.
Oh, yes.
Cross again. Oh, it's a good cross, but snatched that. The
Danielle.
defender is going off, by the way. She's finished.
Danielle, bury that.
Yeah.
I don't think it's about the time the game is played, because in France we play the men, they play also during the evening.
No, but
You
I'm
guys
saying,
are playing
like,
in the afternoon, but we
But
usually
I'm
play
saying,
in the
like,
evenings.
where they put the women's teams is not where they put the men's teams. Like, it's easy to get to the Emirates. Bournemouth,
Exactly.
Oh,
less
yeah,
easy.
yeah.
Yeah, that's
It's
true.
not the same. So it's like
It's not the same,
time
that's right.
does affect like
Yeah.
travel to and from. If it's at an odd time and then the travel,
Yeah, that's
as well,
true.
like on a weeknight, you know. Well, no, but Sunday particularly, like I've seen games like at 7 or 6:37, and it's like who's coming home on a Sunday night if you're working on the
Well, I have a
Monday?
question for
Yeah.
you, because that's an English game, right? I think the first professional football club was
Fulham.
was that Fulham
Women,
or Blackburn
Fulham.
Rovers? Fulham.
Fulham, yeah.
And
For the
I
women,
think-
yeah.
I think it was I thought it was Blackburn Rovers.
No, it's Fulham.
And it was a men's team, right?
No, women.
Fulham. No, I'm talking about the sport itself, football.
Yeah.
What was the first professional club
Women.
in the history of the sport?
Oh, gosh, that's a good
I
question.
don't know.
I think it
Blackburn.
was possibly
I think it was
Sheffield.
Blackburn Rovers. I'm not.
I think it was Sheffield.
Yeah,
Sheffield,
Sheffield.
yeah.
Wednesday, no, United. or
Sheffield,
I think
FC
it's
Sheffield, or
yeah.
something like that. I think they're the first
And it was
one.
a men's team, right?
Yeah.
It was not, so my question now is when was created the first professional club for women?
Well, I know we were created in 1987.
But the problem is that regardless of that, the fact there was a 50-year ban just is
Absolutely.
the waters.
And that's what I was
Because it's
talking
like
about before.
You can't develop it the same way. Like you can argue that essentially there's 50 years behind.
Well, absolutely.
So like I guess it's that thing of like the fact is that because men's football is so popular, my thing is always if England hadn't won the 1966 World Cup, would football be so popular in this country? As you can see, like in Brazil, because they've won it so many times, and like although they haven't won it for 20 years, which is a weird stat that I heard the other day, which blew my mind,
That's mad.
because it's Brazil.
Yeah.
But like you know, with the women, like the ban, like
The ban
we were trying
destroyed
to,
it.
Like they're only just getting back to like A level, but there's still. We all know there's still such a long way to go.
Yeah.
You know, still.
Yeah, no, that's true. That's true. That is true. But hopefully they can get there.
Well, yeah, but it's how many years is that going to take? You know.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Hopefully
to
a
be
tournament like this though will give
Will
it a
help,
big
yeah.
boost as well.
I think so, but I also hope that like you know, there's so many things of like what you hope that this will actually achieve in the long run, because you know, I think the biggest thing is just.
What about the older
intersectionality.
sports in England? Because I think the second most popular sport here is rugby, right?
Rugby,
Yeah.
yeah.
What about
Okay.
women's rugby?
The women's are really
Because-
good.
That's the
Yeah,
thing,
yeah.
but it's not my thing. I'm a
They're good
football
though,
tennis person.
They won the World Cup,
Are you
didn't they?
watching
So-
women's?
Yeah.
Yes, this
Yeah,
is my,
really
this
good
was like, you know, the
women's
gap between the seasons. That's my Wimbledon
Cricket
time.
team's good as well,
And I
isn't it?
watched the Australian
good.
Open,
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
French
women's
Open,
cricket
the
team's
US
really good as
Open,
well.
but
So you'd
really
say
this time
women's
is
cricket
Wimbledon
is
time.
as
Tomorrow
developed as
is
women's
men's
football?
final day.
Probably more,
That
to
is
be honest.
darkened
Yeah?
room, snacks.
And rugby.
Crazy.
I
There's
watched
more.
the whole
Oh,
game.
is that how you watch your tennis?
Tennis
Why does the room have to
is
be
the
dark?
top.
Yeah,
Yeah,
of
You
course.
wanna
Yeah.
like hear
Boxing's growing as well, isn't
be
it?
able
Yeah.
to focus on the green
Boxing's
and the
getting
white.
there,
Oh, okay.
You know. And also it's sunny, the glare. We don't want the glare on the TV.
Oh, wow. Is that like a thing?
Right, go on.
Or is that just your personal?
That's my thing.
Oh, okay. How do you watch
Finally.
your football?
I football wherever I can see it. Like, I watch on my phone. I'm the kind of person, if you're walking past something, I pop my head in and see what the score is.
Yeah.
And you always get randoms. I'll be like, oh, what's your team, Chelsea? It's like just. I'm like, who do you
So
support?
women's cricket can be
Usually
a good
Arsenal, you
example
know.
then.
I have something to
Tiger,
say.
come
It's
back to
usually
Women's
Arsenal.
football.
What? I'm
So
good.
I
What?
know
For what?
cricket
No,
is
I've got
very
nothing.
popular here as well.
It's usually Arsenal.
What? That
I mean,
say?
in terms
I
of
have something
investment
negative to
in
say. So I have to
women's
see what
cricket,
the
there's
score
more
is, you
investment,
know.
right?
And it's usually they'll be like,
all about
usually
investment
say on
in
Chelsea,
terms of
you
the
get
investment.
a range
Yeah,
of
yeah.
reactions.
If-
And most of them aren't
If you could
positive.
get the point
I
to
see.
where everyone's doing it
chilly, isn't it?
professionally, then
Oh, is it?
it'll improve.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the
Can we
point
have
is
the aircon
that
down?
you need everything, all
As-
teams to do that. And
to
not
do
all
that,
of
yeah.
them
Just a
are.
little bit.
There's
To be on
even in
board.
this tournament, like they were saying with the Northern
you.
Ireland team, they're going back to their jobs after the tournament.
Yeah.
So it's like until everyone is in a space where they can do that, you can only go so far.
Yeah,
And obviously
exactly.
next year is the Women's World Cup in Australia. So that's where in that you were like,
thought it was
whoever
France.
wins this, then you're interested to see where the USA are because there's like a changing of guard there with like
Yeah.
the kind of older generation, new generation coming through and where they'll be. And then obviously Australia
Yeah.
are home favourites, and they've got Sam Kerr, who is just my G. I'm a Chelsea fan. She's amazing. So you know, this is a great way just to kind of see where we are in Europe.
What are you saying like that?
What are you trying to say?
I said who?
Like when they are,
You can't say that. Right? Who? Yeah, I just say that about him.
when there's a home game and they are
No, I'm only.
mentioning the.
I'm only kidding.
Yeah,
She is brilliant.
that's what you do. Yeah.
Well, we've got players that play for Australia. Who's it? There's God, Caitlin Ford. We've got three. We've got two more. What's her name? God, how can I forget her name? We've got
Wow, look how much at a time.
Isn't it?
7
I know,
minutes
it's
for the
because of
injury.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nikki, how
We-
can
Caitlin.
we turn off the AC?
I'm intrigued because
Yeah,
they
it's
got
really
Yeah,
chilly.
yeah,
I've got goosebumps.
because they've got
Thank you.
be
Steph
interesting,
Catley
be interesting to see like the
I
second
know what it's like.
half
It's
because
freezing there,
and
isn't it?
Lydia Williams.
subs-
That's our team. That's our Australians. Hold on, I've got to get back into
They've
this.
been
Right,
unlucky with
I
injuries.
don't know where this has come from, but people are just going on about how old you are, and they're saying about like things like your first omelette was made from a dinosaur egg.
Well, but the thing is, do you know anything? If you know about history, dinosaurs was a long time ago. And even if it is, you're probably older than me.
How long
anyway.
ago?
Yeah, that's a fact.
Well, I don't know, but I can't remember. But you're probably older than me. You should know, because you were an adult at that time.
They're saying like you supplied the wood for the ark of Noah's Ark.
funny. But the funny thing is, you probably did. The funny thing is, listen, you can say what you want. Don't hate me because you want to look like me. Don't hate me. Okay, don't because you know you can't look this good at this age. So
Tell
don't
them
hate
again,
me.
Ty.
Don't hate
true,
me.
man.
So thank you.
Nice one.
But the big beard says Tight is an absolute legend.
Thank
He's
you. I don't know about-
tight, but he's a legend. Pay your debts, one day for Jason.
Well, thank you. I don't know about being a legend.
You still owe me a
Legend.
fiver from the Euros last year, mate.
I do.
You do.
Legendarily lucky. But listen, if you're so bothered
You owe
about it,
Charlene
you
a
pay the money.
fiver.
Do I? When?
We had a bet on.
When?
What was it?
I didn't even do Stu with Charlie, so I don't know what she's
So
talking about.
he also plays a paying to Jason.
£1,000 to Jason, a fiver
Five
to
to Charlene.
Charlene.
I'm only
Chip to
You
Barcelona.
can have
for
debt
me.
collectors on your doorstep soon, darling.
kidding.
Don't pay, we'll take it away.
No, I don't. No, I don't.
See that Van Persie shirt?
That is actually
What about it? What about it?
Yeah,
that
that'd be
show is a classic. I used to really watch that.
What show?
That show was great.
Don't
Can't
pay,
pay,
we'll
we'll
take
take
it
it
away.
away.
Oh no, that's
was
no,
the
it's
show.
terrible. It's horrible.
Is that still on?
Oh, no,
I don't know, but you know
I
what?
don't-
It was the father and the son that would go together in there, like
Oh,
you
no,
know,
I-
they like carve out the
I
van
thought-
with the camera.
That
They'd
is-
be like
I-
talking
I-
about how they're gonna do
I remember
it.
how cocky the guy with the camera would be though, like knocking on the door.
Yeah, they,
So I had that
yeah,
authority
they
about
play up to the
Yeah,
camera, don't
they
they?
did. They did a bit, but it was just really sad.
Yeah,
like,
It was
Then
sad.
say-
It was sad
some
to
are
see
really
that.
sad, and some of them is like people were pricks. So you were like,
To be fair, right, growing up in East London, I used to see quite a few of them bailiffs rolling.
Oh, really?
oh, did you? I've
That's
never
really
actually
sad,
seen
it's
it,
sad.
though.
I remember
Yeah.
there was this guy, and he got his car clamped,
Yeah, that's what it was, dude.
and he come out,
Good save.
beat the
Hey,
keeper
this
in the
keeper
air.
doesn't
That's a
Say-
corner kick, no?
It's got
No.
to be a corner.
I don't think you touched it.
So he clamped his car, and there's a law that says if your car's clamped, you can remove the clamp,
You can.
but you can't damage it in any way. You can't mark it, you can't scratch it, you can't do anything.
Well,
Oh,
that's
I see.
interesting.
So
Then
this-
how'd you get it off?
This guy
Yeah.
undone the axle of his car, slipped the clamp off, then chained the clamp to his fence. Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
And then the guy come back and he's like, "Where's my clamp?" And he's like, "It's on my fence. I'm charging you for taking it off. If
Oh,
you
no,
want to
that's-
take it off, it's 585 quid." He went, "You can't do that." He went, "Well, it's just what you did to me."
That is
Oh, that's absolutely
And-
magnificent.
And yeah, they ended up squashing it. He just said, "Just give it a clamp. We'll just call it a quit." And
Oh,
he
that's
said, "Okay."
brilliant.
Yeah, that's class.
That's quite
He
clever.
was, that man was extra though, so fair play to him.
That's quite clever, actually. That's very
So
clever.
does that mean if you get clamped, you could just buy a new wheel for your car?
It's a bit more difficult than taking that. Actually,
No.
I got clamped once. Right, I was at work and my car started, like steam started coming out the engine. Right, so I had to call the RAC. I called the RAC and I pulled down a private road and they clamped the car. Yeah, like this private clamping company. And he came round and he basically said to me, "It's 300 quid to get it off." And there's
Wow.
Car's broken
yeah,
down.
yeah, the car's broken down. He's like, "I don't care, mate. You parked in a private street. The sign's up there."
What are you meant to
If
do?
you, if you didn't read that, then you know it's all the information. They're con merchants.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
gonna say, just
So,
collecting money.
So the police came and we was having a disagreement, and we was having a disagreement. So the police come and pulled us apart, and
All
I
right.
turned around and just said to him like, "He's right. You've got to pay 300 quid to get it off, or if you can cut it off." He says, "It's illegal, but the most you're going to get done for is criminal damage. That's an 80 quid fine." So I went, "Okay, that's no problem." I went and bought hacksaw, and I cut it off. I give the geezer 80 quid, and when the
Oh, no,
fine
that's
come through,
funny.
the geezer was just sitting there with
End, isn't
a
it?
damaged clamp. So
Oh, so you saved £220, basically.
Wow.
Oh,
And also, you made
Thank
his
you.
life more inconvenient.
yeah, because his clamp was broken.
Yeah, so he can continue or look like doing that to someone else.
that's quite funny. I do think they play up to the camera, though, the bailiffs.
But that's why it was funny.
Yeah, it was entertaining.
But it is sad, though.
Yeah,
No, it was sad,
come
but
on.
some of it was funny. When they tried to like lie, when they was like, they always get angry and they like try to lie. And it's like, but
Yeah.
or there was one smart guy that like come out with the car because you know how they always check the car it has finance or not. He like saw the guy and kept going and then tried to act like it wasn't him. Like that was the guy. And when they like outwit them, it's funny. They're just really clever about it. It's funny.
Do they say what they owe the money for?
Yeah. they
Is
do.
it generally parking tickets?
No, it's a range of
There's
it.
a lot of
What is
things.
sad is like sometimes it's like someone like lost
Half-time.
their job or something.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's like obviously you can't pay for certain things when it's like you're in a kind of horrible spiral of things.
Yeah.
But then there's some that people are just cocky or like they try and call. When someone calls people to come and like sort out the man. The worst one was the day that assaulted a dude. Some dude just like smacked his head. But it was like obviously everything's on camera. So they had to ring the police because it's like, oh, you've done me for assault, and the police came.
We'll do the Wheel of Fortune.
That's mad.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Yeah, you go on, Stu. You go first.
Sweepstake.
Well, I'm
Okay.
going to leave you guys, so
I want
You
trivia.
off?
yeah, I'm going. Half time, lovely to.
Oh,
Do
you're
you
off.
wanna- What did
Thanks
you
for
win?
having
See
me
you
on.
later.
Do you win a fortune
Sunday.
Yeah.
Just in case
Yeah,
you win
lovely
50
to
quid
meet
on the
you.
way
Get
out.
home safe.
Well, you can win 50
later.
quid.
Time.
See you later.
Bless you. See you tight. See you
Yeah,
everyone.
so
Bye, son.
See ya.
Wheel of Fortune,
Bye.
one spin
Bye.
each, chance to play darts, answer a quiz question, or swap your sweepstake team for the team of
I
your
don't have
choice.
sweepstakes.
I know you don't. So.
Yeah, if you don't have a sweepstake team, you have to spin it again. If you get the darts, you've got to hit the bullseye for £50, and £50 for 3 questions right in the trivia game.
It's free.
Yeah.
Yes, the last one it was
It was one, yeah.
Yeah.
What's going on? You're changing the rules as we're going.
It got changed on the stream yesterday, the second.
No, but it was
stream.
one in the stream that we done before.
Oh.
Yeah, one
Today?
question, yeah.
Yeah.
1 question, 3 questions. Back to 3. Okay.
Oh, it's going back and forth.
Right.
We couldn't even get one.
Back,
That's the thing. Go on, then, Stu. Spin the wheel.
Go.
Which way do you spin it?
Clockwise, I think.
Oh, one second.
Darts.
Darts.
Okay, who's next?
What's the 50 quid for the bullseye?
No, you got. We got
Yeah.
all
50
spin.
quid for the bullseye. You get 3 darts.
Stuart, we got all spin first.
Oh, my
everyone.
bad, my bad.
Right. I want trivia.
I was.
Yes, trivia.
Oh, you are.
Trivia.
That's not fair.
Yes, trivia.
Smash it again.
Charlie.
Charlene.
Woo.
That's a good spin.
That's a long spin.
Darts.
Darts,
Darts,
baby, versus you.
Okay.
Your turn.
Oh.
You lost your mic.
There's only darts and
What
trivia,
are you
really, isn't
trainers
there?
are?
When you look at it.
Sweepstakes
Sick.
swapper.
Sweepstakes swapper, yeah.
Darts.
Trivia.
Trivia.
So you got 2 trivia, 2
Two.
darts. I'll spin.
What is Nicky?
Nicky, yes.
Oh. Right, ready?
Darts. Trivia.
Trivia!
Trivia. Okay, 3 trivia. Have you got that many
And 2
questions?
dots.
You wing
Alright,
it,
should we
okay.
get started on the darts then, Stu?
Go on then.
Ladies first.
Good luck.
Alright.
Ladies first.
Winners first.
Ladies first. Winners first.
Wait.
Is there a lid to this thing?
Listen, Charlie, you're lucky you're not playing me.
Okay,
It'll
so
be losers. It'll be losers first. I'm only kidding.
I think it's,
yeah.
that's quite close.
What did you
No?
get, Felicia?
What do you think? That's
Is
all
it
right.
from
Trivia, okay.
Hurricane?
Yeah.
Yeah. Got to get the bullseye.
No pressure.
Oof.
Oh God, that was awful. Come on, Charles.
It's quite hard.
It is hard.
No bullseye.
Okay.
That was terrible.
Okay.
Are we counting points?
want
Not
to do
great.
It's broken as well.
Yeah, that wasn't me.
No, it's all right. It just
It
comes back
wasn't
on.
on there when I picked
I was
it up.
already like this, yeah?
You can always find the thing. It always comes off.
Okay.
Have you got the flight now?
Oh.
Terrible.
Whoa.
Worse than me, Stu.
I shouldn't be laughing because I couldn't do that.
Yeah, exactly. Why are you laughing at me?
Oh, because no, but did you say woo?
Let
It's because
it
Nicky's the troublemaker.
It's
He's
the
the one
way
that
he
said
said
woo.
woo.
Yeah, not mine. It's Nicky, isn't it?
The way that he said it.
Yeah, he's a troublemaker. That's why.
-9.
Are you okay? Minus that.
Oh,
That one is broken,
It's
so.
hard.
And whoa.
Okay. I'm terrible. Right, trivia now.
Nicky's terrible. Right, trivia. So who got trivia first? Me or?
You did. You got it
I did me.
first.
Oh,
Yeah, you got trivia first.
okay. Oh. All right. Do you want me to go there?
No, I'm going.
Oh, are you going first?
No, I'm going over there.
She's going over
Oh,
there.
okay.
To level,
Ah,
to level it up.
we're going to
was
balance it
trivia.
up.
Oh, okay.
We finally. Don't, Charlene, don't tell Felicia we finally got rid of the Chelsea fan. Don't tell her I said that.
I can hear you. You know.
The Gooner sofa.
I know that.
Right,
You know,
so-
I'm kidding.
so-
I know
I
that.
know.
Who got trivia first? Was it you?
Yeah, it was me. Yeah.
Okay, so we'll have your quiz question first. Nobody shout out, no conferring, no
No,
cheating.
No asking a
like that.
friend or a fellow Gooner.
So if we can get the question up, if that's cool. No pressure.
I love trivia though. Could I have 80s?
I'm at the shout out because they're not coming up.
Okay, all right.
Could I have 80s trivia, please?
You've got Arsenal women's related questions.
Oh, yes.
You could be good at this.
I hope so.
Easy for Ty.
Well, I hope it is. I hope it is.
Okay. Is that the
Number
question?
one,
Yeah.
what nationality is Arsenal women's manager Jonas Eidevall?
It's already lost. Look.
I should know this. He is. I know it, but I have to make sure. Norwegian.
Swedish.
Come on, How could I get that wrong? That's
Well,
terrible.
you won't get it
Someone
wrong
that wants
again.
trivia, you're not bad at trivia.
I'm not bad at trivia.
Well, you got the first question wrong last time.
What first question wrong last time?
That was the one that was on there on the screen, the one about where the World Cup was, and you said India.
No, that wasn't my question.
Well, you answered it.
Yeah, my question. No?
I'm
Sorry.
so sorry. What? India?
Sorry, Jonas. Sorry, Jonas. I should know that. So how can I
Okay.
say Norway?
Is that a question on the screen? Who else got?
Question
Felicia,
two.
you got trivia, didn't you?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
But it's free.
Is it 3 questions?
3 questions,
Oh,
yeah.
if you get one wrong, you're done.
No, but I still,
Well,
no, but I still want another 2, though. I still want another 2, please.
no, let Felicia
Yeah.
have a go, man. We've only got limited amount of questions.
Okay, all right then. Felicia, then
It just
Mika.
makes it hard work. Is that the question on the screen?
I don't know, let's go for it.
Okay.
Spain made their first appearance in the Women's World Cup in 2015. Is that true or false?
False.
Yep.
What?
I don't know.
What's the
Can we
answer?
hear the answer, please?
True?
Oh, it's
Oh,
true.
true. I thought they.
Oh.
Really?
Oh, so
Oh,
it's
yeah,
my-
that makes sense.
So I got trivia.
There's
Go on
one.
then,
Yeah.
go on then, go on then. Oh, you got trivia as well, didn't you?
Which
Shall I
position
ask
did
the
England
question?
come in the
Go on.
Well, you can see.
2015 tournament?
I think I know this.
Third? Third?
The answer is?
Yes.
Oh, well done, Nicky.
Yes.
Well
Complete
done.
yes.
All right, another 2 questions. See if Nicky's going to win £50.
No, but he's already won.
No,
because
it's free.
she's out.
It's free
and
answer.
you're
It's
out.
3 questions.
No, it's 3 answers. 3 questions.
Which country
Yeah.
hosted the first ever Women's World Cup tournament in 1991? It's got to be the USA.
I think I know this.
Yeah, you.
China.
China.
China. You're
Oh.
right, Nicky.
How can I
nearly.
get Sweden wrong, though? That's terrible. That's terrible.
You got it, Ty.
Yeah, I'm going.
Yeah, wait, who would know that? Like, for real? That
What,
one
China?
about China.
Do you know why?
Yeah, I
How
think
many
so.
know now?
The last one we had 2 questions. Now, bear in mind that's only 1991 and we're only in 2022. There's been 2 countries that have hosted it twice, and the USA is one and China is the other. So odds are it would be one of them 2.
Any more trivia
Yeah.
questions?
And I picked the bloody wrong one.
Sweden,
Yeah,
top
Nicky,
of the
you know
group.
what?
Yes.
You know what, Nicky? I'll level with you. Give me trivia questions against about West Ham, and I'll try and answer. Yeah, you
Wow.
see, you can't get further than that, can you?
So you want to answer 2 questions
On West Ham?
about West
Yeah.
Ham. Okay.
Or 3, or 3.
Improvised questions from you.
All right. How many goals did West Ham score in all of our Europa League games last season?
That's a good question.
That is a very good question. I'll go for 19.
Oh, you don't know the
Nice
answer.
the way
You
he
just
poured
He don't
the drink
know.
and just looked up.
He
at
doesn't
Nicky.
know.
He just.
Wait, Nicky.
Well, I don't know. No. I
Oh,
don't.
you don't know.
You got
You're supposed to know. What? I don't believe.
It's
Wait,
it's
I like
it's
that.
a research.
Though.
man.
You thought of a good question, but you didn't know the answer.
How cool you know
The
the
way you
answer?
asked it, Nicky, you seemed so confident that you knew the
Yeah, I
answer.
know.
No, Nicky, I want it
Chris
from.
Tarrant question asked in.
No,
Chris
Nicky, I want
Tarrant.
it from your own head.
How many did you say?
19.
18.
How close
Banging
was that?
guess.
Days.
Bagging guess.
So close.
Go on, another one then, please, Nick.
One that you know the answer.
One from your head. One from your head, because you're
Right, okay.
as a fan.
Who scored the winning goal
I know what this is going to be.
against Arsenal?
Trevor Brookin.
That's wrong.
Yeah, no, it's not.
It's
oh,
Marlon Harewood.
oh, no.
So
What's
that's
it?
0 out of 2.
I'm sorry. Yes. What you mean when? What you mean when you won 1-0 when Jonathan Spector should have been sent off and Alan Pardew had the guts to say some rubbish in Arsenal's face? You're talking about that, aren't you?
Nah, you're
Because I was there.
triggering,
But you got it wrong. You answered too quickly. You didn't let me finish the
I was going to
question.
say about Trevor Brookin. Oh, I would have got that. I would have got that. I knew that anyway.
All right, who scored
Yeah.
the winning goal against Arsenal
Yeah.
in the 2019 game at the London Stadium?
Oh my God! Can't you answer me questions about when we beat you?
No, of course
No,
not.
Can I have a clue?
no.
How long have I got to answer?
How long?
10 seconds.
10 seconds.
I'm only joking. Declan Rice, unfortunately.
It was Declan Rice.
What minute was
It's
it?
good. It's
Any more? I
good.
don't know. Thank you. Any more, Nick?
There's one here.
When did Arsenal win the quadruple?
What? Oh, you mean our women? Arsenal women?
It's just says it on the screen.
We're not. Well, we never won the quadruple. The question is, when is the last time Tottenham won the Premier League? Okay.
How many fans were in attendance for Arsenal's Champions League trophy parade?
The same amount of fans that were at the attendance for West Ham's Europa League win.
4.
No, Nicky, put it from your head, it's better.
Oh, mate,
You got a lot of West Ham knowledge.
I'm concentrating on Sweden versus the Netherlands. I don't
Yeah,
know.
no, it's half time. It's half time. I'm giving you thing. I'm trying to answer questions about your club. You can't get better than that.
Who's the manager of West Ham's women's team?
Oh my gosh. I know they got a new one.
Yeah.
He's got a
So
bald head.
it's not the same one that is on the
It
documentary?
used to be.
Nah,
used to be-
he's at Liverpool, I believe.
Yeah, fantastic. Matt Beard. He's cool.
Yeah, he's at Liverpool, I believe.
Oh no. I think is he Canadian or something like that?
Another clue?
I know it is. I know it is.
Oh, Paul Konchesky, is it? Come on.
1 point to you, Ty.
Come on. I bet you don't know the same knowledge about Arsenal. If I ask you a question, you won't get anywhere, will you?
Go on then.
Oh, you would.
But
After West Ham.
Arsenal.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, no,
Yeah,
Arsenal
but not,
questions.
not too tricky, not too
No,
hard. right?
Arsenal questions or Arsenal West Ham question?
Yeah, so West Ham questions.
Yeah, Arsenal West Ham question.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. I can't.
Oh, it's hard, isn't it? Yeah, it's not easy, is it?
No, it's not. It's not because I want a hard one. I want a hard one. Let's have a look. Arsenal West
That's
Ham.
what she said. Come on.
Right. Right. I want a hard one because I know that you're good. Right. Arsenal West Ham. I'm looking at that one, but I can't remember. Okay.
No,
all right.
this is
Yes,
pa-
I've got
this
it.
is
I've got it.
painful.
I've got it. I've
Try
got
to
it.
find a...
I have got it.
Okay.
Who did Manuel Almunia save a penalty from for West Ham at Emirates? Yes.
What year?
I don't know what year it is. I don't know what year it is. But he saved a penalty from one of your players. Who was it? And I remember, and Thomas Vermaelen got sent off. And I was next to the West
Who?
Ham fans. Thomas Vermaelen. He got sent off, even though he didn't foul the player. He got sent off.
Almunia.
And I was next to all your fans, and your fans were trying to shake my hand, thinking they scored a penalty, and Manuel saved it. Yes, that is the question. Kane, find it. You see, let's see how good your West Ham knowledge is.
Repeat the questions just while he's thinking so I can check.
I'm I need a year.
I can't remember. I can't remember. Yeah, I just know that Manuel Munia saved a penalty from a West Ham player. I can't remember the year. Maybe Kane might get the year.
I think that's probably.
Yeah.
Come on, Nick.
Well, I'm asking for a clue.
What
didn't give me-
currency
you
was
didn't get me no-
using in England at the time?
An
You never
IKEA-
gave me no clue when.
IKEA bucket hat.
Protect
play.
the rights.
I mean, that's a cool thing to wear.
I
It's
had,
the right
I had
colours.
one at home,
Oh, do you have one?
but I wanted to wear it, but I thought
You
it was
didn't
a
give me
bit
a
too
clue.
cliche.
No,
you know,
it's
to
not.
wear.
Thank you, Kate.
It's
Come on,
actually
Cole.
really cool.
Is that your answer?
Yeah.
Which of these
that your
teams
final
have
answer?
never won?
Yeah.
Can
No,
we
it's
do
not
some
Cole.
group questions of these?
Which 3 teams have never won the Women's FA Cup?
PSG. Obviously
No, the
they're
Women's
not
FA
playing.
Cup.
That's an accurate answer.
I know Birmingham won it, Chelsea have won it, Man City have won it.
Come on.
Aston Villa is one.
Second half's just about to kick off as well.
There you go.
We're underway.
Come on. They
Oh
need
yeah,
to
sorry Nick, it was Abiati.
Who?
Remember Abiati?
No, it wasn't.
Who was it?
Diamante.
Oh, sorry, Diamante. Sorry, Diamante. Yeah.
I've never heard of him.
You never heard of? You remember Diamante, don't you?
I don't know Abiati.
Oh, sorry, Diamante is what I mean. Yeah.
Yeah, I do remember him. Unfortunately, I do remember him.
Wait, wasn't
Right,
it
we
you?
have kicked off the second half, by the way.
Which teams have? I think it's one.
Netherlands looking bright.
That's
Did
good
you
pressure.
do this question, Kane?
Not those ones.
Oh,
Okay.
go on.
That's it.
Man U is
Yeah,
one.
that's
Aston
right.
Villa.
That is
Good
right.
play, keep
Aston
going.
Villa. USA, definitely. Yeah, of course.
That 13-0 was insane.
Who was they playing?
Like, oh,
I don't know.
a minnow. I can't remember the
I mean,
team. Can't remember. No, because it was like a team that was like barely professional. So it's hard.
Well, I have a
Well,
question. Where do you think, if the USA was playing this tournament, where do you think the USA will finish?
It's hard to say. No, it's hard. No, it's
I think
hard
they'll
to
be
say because even like in the World Cup 2019, like England could have beaten them and didn't. to go through to the final.
That's
So you'd say European women's football is the best football in the world?
No.
I wouldn't say it's the best, but I also think there's a reason why more and more United States players have been coming over in recent years. So that Tobin Heath came over. You were saying about
Is it
Alex
not because
Morgan.
of the
Alex
investment
Morgan,
in women's football in
Kristen
Europe,
Press
which
as
is,
well.
Yes, but it's
which
also
is greater
just like you
than
want
the
to.
other countries and continents as well?
Well, yeah, but I mean, you have to ask them why they came over. But I do think that that's part of it. I don't think you could say that. I mean, like I said, I think there's a real kind of transitional period. That it feels kind of like at the end of an era for the United States. To me,
Okay.
we'll see how they perform. I don't know. I think it's a different
Keep
beast
it coming hand please, on the screen.
right now. So I don't know. I don't know where they would come. It's hard to say because I don't know that you can name everyone on their team in the way that you could before. And like they've had like people retire and it's hard. I don't know that you can say.
But
Yeah,
they've
it's
also
a
got a
completely
fantastic
different team
legacy, which is going to be very hard.
Yeah, but
To be
you're
emulated.
right, legacy. But it's that thing of also there's also like when you're on the come up. So like you're all in it together, and it's not like you're building the legacy rather than responding to the legacy. It's a different thing.
But I'm sure they can do that. I mean,
Definitely.
didn't Jill Ellis win? I think she won about 3 World Cups.
Who?
Jill Ellis. That she was the USA
Yeah,
manager.
yeah.
And
A
she's
lot
from
of them-
Portsmouth. No, she's from Portsmouth. She's born in Portsmouth.
No, I know it's amazing when you,
know,
are
so-
able to do things like that.
Yeah. But she's left now. So, yeah. But then, yeah.
The young cow says, "You're so old. You knew the Burger King when he was a prince."
You know what? You know the funny thing is,
Who said that?
I've heard,
That's actually a
that,
good one.
no,
That's a
listen,
funny word.
listen.
That was
joke,
a good one.
That
That's a
joke.
good one.
is
Go on,
on-
go on, go on,
Look
go
at
on.
Sweden.
No,
Poor cutback.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
that
come
joke,
back.
that joke is older than you because I've heard it before. All right, so it's nothing new. Come up with
I
something
hadn't
new.
heard it before, so maybe I'm showing my age. 'Cause
I've
I
heard
hadn't
that.
I've never heard that one.
I've heard that before. I've heard that before.
I've
Okay,
never
but
heard
that
that
is-
before.
I have.
Funny.
I have.
Go on.
Come on, we want if we.
Wow, she's
If we-
alone as well.
Oh, no.
Well done.
Don't hate me
Quality.
because you wish you could look like me. Don't hate me for that.
Take your time. Take
Say,
your time.
don't hate me because you ain't me.
And you, and you
done.
can't look like me as well. Because if you look like this, then it would be a miracle.
Well done.
I'm too
Go
hot.
on, go on, go on, go on, go on.
Hat down.
No, you and Felicia, are- I'm not hot, but
You are hot, Ty.
well, thank you. I don't know if I am, but you know, that's very kind. That's what I mean. That's the problem. Imagine if you're lucky enough to look good, people are. So what should I look like? Should I look like you then? Oh my gosh.
What does this mean? It doesn't even mean anything.
No, but what it means, Nick, is that they're trying to be rude, and you don't need to be.
Yeah, that's true.
That's what I'm saying. You don't need
Left,
to be.
left, left,
No,
left.
no,
Quicker.
no, no, no,
pass
no,
it.
no.
Pass it.
Oh no!
Lucky,
Don't-
okay.
oh!
Okay,
It's
too
too
many.
slow. The
Yeah,
left,
you're
the
right.
left's
If
the
you just
option
moved
was-
that a bit
It was
quicker.
It's the best
Taffy stuff.
option.
It's still all Sweden, though.
Come on.
Like the better
Holland,
chances.
come
Yeah.
on.
Yeah, but Netherlands
What a
do look a
mistake.
bit brighter.
What
We
a
can
mistake.
nick something,
Vivian
but
was
it's
in
Go on,
still.
keep it, keep it.
Get Vivian in the
A
game.
1-1 wouldn't
Well done.
actually
Oh.
surprise me.
This is what I said. I think a
She
draw.
did say that, yeah.
It's possible.
Vivian didn't
Like
get
they'll nick something. Because you got to take your
They are
chances.
dominating this now.
Come on.
They do look like they're second in the world. Not gonna lie.
Yes, well
Just
done.
they're just
Well done.
they're patient.
They do.
Who's number 1 in Netherlands?
USA.
Oh, USA.
USA, yeah.
But I do think it's obviously lots of points accumulated. Yeah, the wins, the tournaments they've won over the years as well.
They deserve to be number 1.
Yeah,
but the
no, saying they
FIFA
don't.
ranking is a,
No, I'm not
a
saying
weird
no.
one, to be fair,
They
because
deserve it.
Belgium, for
Yeah.
the men, has been the first of that ranking for years.
And they haven't won anything.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
Yeah, but then look how excited
So
England,
like,
how
how
gassed
do you explain
England get.
Belgium is the first in the FIFA ranking? Like,
Well, I don't know. I don't know how
never
they
understood that.
I don't know
Never.
how to accumulate it. I really don't.
Yeah.
I need that in this sweepstake because I've got Belgium as mine.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what the women are saying though, for real, with Belgium.
Belgian women. That's what you don't hear about them.
Yeah.
Once again, promotion.
I don't hear.
Don't hear about them
And
at all.
I don't know of any Belgian players that play in the WSL. It's not
Yeah.
something that I've heard of. Someone's saying that, oh, this is a Belgian player.
She
Yeah.
was miles
What's
offside
the-
anyway.
What's the Chinese team like? Have the Chinese women got a team? Because they're normally pretty good at.
They have got a team. One of them won it. Is it either Japan or China?
Japan
won
won.
the World Cup.
Japan won.
On penalties.
Japan
And they
won
were
the World
absolutely
Cup.
brilliant.
And it was such a shock For everyone.
It was a shock, but
Oh,
when you
good
saw
skill.
Go on,
Really
Vivian.
good
That's
skill.
it.
Go on, Vivian.
Come
Go
on,
on,
she
Vivian.
gotta do it
Go on,
herself.
Vivian.
Good
Go on, Vivian.
Oh,
Go on, Vivian.
God.
It's not
Go on,
it's not
Vivian.
The one
over.
there.
Go wide. That was great play.
Brilliant for
Plenty
Vivian.
of time.
This is
Really
what
good
when she
play
gets
out
the
of
ball.
wing.
Jeez.
And I haven't seen her for
What
the
a
whole
mistake.
game.
Right, let's see. I said 2-2.
But she's very dangerous. Vivian is very dangerous when she gets that ball. Look at what she done. Gina,
You just need that one moment to change the
one of our
game.
ex-players.
Very frustrating.
Yeah, but Sweden haven't taken that. They
No, they haven't.
should
They
have
haven't.
moved the ball faster with some of the chances they've had.
There's an account here called Simping for Ty. Donated £5 in the super chat.
For what? What for me? Simply for me.
Simping for Ty says, Ty, my name is Stan.
Yeah.
I'm your #1 fan. I'm moving from Ghana to London, and I hope to meet you so we can be best friends for life. PSI, I support Spurs.
Well, you know what then? Thank you and goodbye. I don't want to be best friends with you.
That was a kind message anyway, no?
It was a kind mention until
Never
he
to
mentioned,
the Spurs
until
part.
he mentioned Spurs. I can never be best friends with a Spurs fan. That's
Is
fine.
it?
Apparently, Sterling to Chelsea's a done deal.
Oh, is it?
Wow.
I'm pleased with that.
We discussed this before the stream.
I'm pleased with
Told
that.
you, yeah.
Wow.
45 million plus 10 million in add-ons. That's
Wow.
free, right?
Yeah.
That's a bargain.
Pleased with that. Let's see. On paper.
So no
Let's
money
see.
left for Cristiano Ronaldo then?
No one wants him. Keep moving. Oh, yeah.
I think
Go to
people
Bayern
do.
Munich. Don't come.
I think
Don't
people
want
do
him.
want him.
I
don't-
think
I
he wants to
can't see
stay in
Would
the
you
Premier
take
League,
him?
so...
I don't
Yeah,
care.
of
Then
course.
don't come.
Yeah,
Go
you
to
don't want
Newcastle. Go to Newcastle then.
No, I'm with you on this page. You know, when Messi was about to join my club, I was saying the same thing.
No,
as
but
you.
my
Why?
thing is
I did not
that
want Messi to join.
I think he would
PSG.
be.
Really?
I think it
No.
would be disruptive, and then the manager doesn't want him. Like who is he going to displace? And also, like, don't get me wrong, we do need a clinical goal scorer, but I don't think he's the one.
If
I
no
think
one
about
wants him.
5 years ago, yeah, not now.
If no one wants him, we'll have
Well,
him.
he has quite performed in the Premier League this season.
Yeah, and
to be
also
fair.
it's his wages, everything else that comes with him.
So who's your striker then? Kyle Havertz. Would you say he's better than Ronaldo? More clinical.
Timo Werner.
Timo Werner.
We know that he isn't.
Timo
So
Werner
why
more
would we
clinical
say
than
that?
Ronaldo?
We know. I'm not saying that they are, but I'm saying that it's more than just that. It's the disruption in the dressing room, just the ego, just everything.
Thing
And
is, we spoke about this quite in length. The two guys that was in the stream before were Man United fans. They seem to think it isn't him.
Oh, nice. That's it. Keep going.
It's other forces that are upstairs. He's not really a disruptive force.
That's it, Netherlands. Keep
I don't.
going.
I just.
They're playing really well this half.
I don't know because like. I don't know. I don't care. Don't come.
You mean in
No, I don't
regards
even
to
care who it's
his
coming
will,
from.
his
Don't
will
care.
to leave Manchester United? Is not his decision, you mean?
No.
No, it's his decision. But in terms of being like a lot of people saying like he's gone into Man United and disrupted the dressing room and
Right.
No, that's
right,
not.
right.
I'm
No,
not. I
that's
don't.
not true,
I
yeah.
can't speak on what has
He's been
happened
used as a
there, but I'm
scapegoat.
talking about him coming to our dressing room. I think would
Yeah.
upset the balance.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Louis van Gaal.
Oh.
He's going to do.
Is he unwell?
He's
Yeah,
diving.
he got
Yeah.
cancer.
Oh no.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah.
No. Oh, gosh.
he's not very well.
It's really nice
Oh,
to
that's sad.
see
Well, that's
him
good that
there.
he's there then.
Yeah.
Wish him all the best.
It's really nice that he is there because that was I think Van Dijk was saying that he
Good
didn't know.
pressure.
He didn't tell anyone, and they only knew when he did that
Well done.
interview that he was like going to get cancer treatment like in the night.
Wow. Sometimes it's probably just a bit easier to deal with it without people knowing
Yeah.
and
That's
having
what he
that
was saying.
What the hell are they doing
What's
there?
That's what he was saying.
Well done. Cross
that
it.
external pressure.
God.
Can
Yeah.
make you deteriorate even quicker. So.
But also, it's just that thing of like you just want to do your job if you're him
yeah,
and not
just
have
get on with it.
like anything
All
else.
them questions and everything else. It's just more stress.
Ooh.
Poor defending. That was never going out.
I got another question for you, Nick. Let me
Okay.
test your West Ham knowledge. In 1997, 1998, when we won the league, we beat West Ham 2-0, I think.
Well done.
Freddie Ljungberg scored and
Go on, go on,
The
go
one
on, go on, go on, go on, go on.
Wanku
too
Kanu
long,
scored.
man.
But
Shot corner.
that's not the question.
They're very. You want them to pop like quicken up the play.
Yes, yes,
They're
exactly.
very slow.
Well, this suits Holland.
Of course it does. They're taking the sting
No,
out
the
of
acceleration
momentum.
was perfect. It's just the
It's just a bit slow.
yeah.
But the question is, Nick, who actually scored for West Ham, and he put his hand up, and Ashley Cole took the ball from the line, and the goal wasn't given, even though it was a goal.
That was Frederick Canute, eh?
Yes,
That wasn't
well
in
done.
97, 98. That was a lot later than that.
2001,
That wasn't a
2002.
good call, no?
Sorry, yeah. Oh, well done. Well done, Nick. I like it. Let me get another one.
You think I'm a fool, don't you?
No, of course not, Nick. Of course not. No, I don't. I know your knowledge is good. Why do you think I'm asking you? I know your knowledge is good.
Well done.
Because I can't ask questions about West Ham beat us. That's why.
Well, I have a question for all of you then. If
Go
you
on.
had to pick one club
Yeah.
other than your club in Europe
Oh my
that you
gosh.
have a soft spot for,
Yeah.
Oh,
Who would it be?
yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Barcelona.
no.
I've always had a soft spot for Barcelona.
One club older than your club.
I don't know.
Is it? Are you saying men's or women's?
Yeah.
And they got to
A
be
club.
older
It
than
can be
your
men or women,
Say
like
older than your
supporting the club.
Or other than your club.
Other than your club.
Older.
That's a great
Older.
question.
Older.
Sorry, yeah.
Yeah.
Not older.
Yeah,
Sorry,
right.
Mark,
Yeah,
older
right.
than
Other
your
than
club.
your club.
You
Yeah,
wish.
sorry about that. Yeah. Older than your club. yeah.
Who have you got a soft
Mine's
spot for?
Arsenal, honestly.
Really?
What?
What? I
Really?
said older than in your country.
Oh, other than rewind.
Europe.
What's-
Yeah, in
oh,
Europe.
Europe.
Yeah.
the rest
So
of
not in the UK.
No,
not
no,
in
no,
England.
no.
Okay, fine.
No.
Okay.
I do have a
Brexit.
soft spot for Arsenal.
Well, that's nice. That's nice of you. I don't know. Who would I choose? I don't know.
So you're a true Londoner then, because you would have picked Arsenal after Chelsea then.
Yeah, because
Well, then
I have a soft spot. But then for me, it's more individual players that I like. To be
Not
honest.
the club
Not
itself.
the club. So
Okay,
like I
yeah.
used to love watching. I'd watch Spurs just to watch Dimitar Berbatov because I used to love the way that he played. They like Spurs, but I'd watch it just to watch him.
Yeah,
And
my
same with
question is
Arsenal.
more around the club rather than the
Yeah.
players. Yeah.
Like with-
So you said Barcelona. Why Barcelona?
I just always
You
had
like
a
the city?
bit of a soft spot for Barcelona. yeah,
Mine
since
was
I a
Bayern
kid.
Munich, but that was after Germany won the World Cup, and I was like a lot of their team play. I used to watch that Bundesliga coverage, and I really loved Manuel Neuer. I thought he was a brilliant goalkeeper. So then I started watching that just to
Okay.
see that,
Okay, you go with
and
Bayern
also because
Munich
I interviewed David Alaba when he was there, and he's lovely.
then. Nice.
All right. Well, I could pick a London team, and it'd probably be Barnet.
Barnet.
Yeah.
Why Barnet?
Because it's right near where I live.
Close, yeah, it's close.
It's close to where I live. Obviously,
I like
Arsenal's
that,
my
though,
local club.
Ty. I like that because that is
Thank
that
you.
is pure dedication. Because it'd be very easy to turn around and say, "Let me pick the Man City or
Exactly.
the
but the
Man
thing
United."
I'm a
behind it
I'm a Londoner, innit?
There's a couple of reasons why I say Arsenal. I've admired their certain players from afar. There was the kits and the drip is always sick.
On point.
But
Just like you.
and also like
I like you as well.
apart
Charlie,
from
thank
the FA Cup like wins, like for the most part, like we tend to get the better of them. So that's
you.
what,
Well, I don't think that's true.
for the most part.
No, it's not
always.
for the
Not always.
no, it's not for the most part.
Alright.
If you look at the stats, you'd see we've beaten Chelsea more times.
Yeah, but when we've been
Okay,
it's
then.
our own downfall. It's
What
not
do you
because you
mean-
were better.
what do
It's
you mean it's
because
not-
we were rubbish that day.
It's not because we're better.
No.
So what? Yeah, but when you beat us, you're better.
It depends on the way. No, not every game, but I'm saying each game is individual.
Yes, it is.
Games recently, you've beaten us because Jorginho did madness. Was
Well, when we won
rubbish.
4-2 at Stamford Bridge.
Yeah, but that day was a bad day, and also Nketiah just came out of nowhere doing
Exactly.
something.
But then you got to give us credit then.
Nah.
You can't say it's what you
Well
did
done.
wrong. Because we scored 4 goals.
No, what I would say, what was in our control, we didn't do well with. We were rubbish that day, so that's
Yes.
why you won.
No,
but
but
that's the only time Arsenal
but
beat
that's
us is
only
when
ho-
we've been rubbish that day.
No, that's not true.
I agree.
That's
Well,
not true. That's
well.
not true. That's not true at all.
So who
Because that's-
started the
because-
whole Chelsea Arsenal debate anyway? My
We
question was
realised-
my question
That's
was
not true.
which
As
club
soon
would you
as-
pick
That's not true.
other than your
Yeah,
club?
well,
The
yeah,
times
that
that you've
was the
beaten us
question.
recently
Yeah,
is
you're
because
being club.
we've
We're talking
had
about
a really bad day, and Arsenal have just been on it that day. You always level up against us. It's your cup final for the most part.
Well, I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
I'd pick, instead of
That's
PSG,
true. No, that's not
instead
true.
of PSG, I'd
That's not
pick.
true. I think when we
Well,
beat Chelsea, we
now,
deserve it.
now I'm a Londoner. I'm a Parisian Londoner. You call me Parisian Hammer, by the way.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, it
that
did.
right or wrong?
Robbie is calling me Parisian Guna. You call me
So what
Parisian
are you?
Hammer.
So what do you
Like-
want to
What are you actually?
No, a Parisian Londoner. That's the channel.
No, I'm saying, but what's the team?
Crystal Palace.
PSG.
No, in London.
In
What's
London,
your
yeah.
Premier League team?
Don't listen to Nick.
Well, in London, I live in Shepherd's Bush, so I'd go for my local club.
QPR.
QPR.
Yeah.
Yeah. I go for QPR, but if I had to pick one team in the Premier League, I'd go for Palace.
Why Palace?
I don't know.
That's
I think
interesting.
that's the best atmosphere in the Premier League. The best London stadium I've done is
so
Palace.
funny 'cause
Oh, Vivian again.
I think I've been to Selhurst Park more than any other stadium in London.
All right.
I've been there,
only
and
got
I
a
like
bit.
it. I love
I
it.
like
It says South
Selhurst Park.
London. I'm proud on it, and I'm South London, but that's
They're,
not.
yeah, their home fans are good.
It's not.
Yeah,
they
I
really
like-
do build an atmosphere.
They have
there.
something that the other clubs don't have, is that they have
No
the
drums.
ultra section.
No,
and-
no trophies.
yeah.
No trophies.
I like
Literally what I was
Yeah,
about to
yeah,
say
okay,
in
if
the
you want.
nicest possible way.
and
That's
you
what I was about to
You
say.
can, bro, you can say no trophy, but from
No
a
trophy.
neutral perspective,
And
I enjoy more going
and that-
to Selhurst Park than the Emirates.
And that's- and
for the
that-
atmosphere, I mean.
Yeah,
from
that-
a football perspective, yeah, the quality of football
And
is better at the Emirates.
That's for Kane behind the camera. No trophies.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's true actually. Yeah.
No, but I'm only kidding. Yeah, no, their home sport is good.
Yeah.
But I'm sorry, Felicia, I cannot
Their
agree.
stadium is shocking.
Yeah.
Yeah, it might
Yeah.
be, but the fans are good.
The state of the city, yeah, it's
Oh, my
really.
It is, yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It
They
is.
sit at
It
the
is.
back. You can only see the legs
Yes.
of players.
Oh,
that's-
what, exactly.
is
the
it?
away
Only
end.
the legs.
But that's the way they want it.
I
isn't
did a
it?
photo shoot.
They want
there
it like that,
once.
don't they?
Yeah.
It was fun.
But no, Felicia, I can't agree.
So yeah, I'd
You
go
can't
either
agree.
QPR
You might not
or
have
Palace,
played
yeah.
well, but you got if we played well against you, you got to give us credit. Because if you play well against us, that means
We
it's only
win.
because it's only
When we play to our strengths, we win.
not against us, you know.
Okay.
No, because like I said, the stats are we've won more times.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, when you've won, it's
Back again.
because we haven't been at
No,
our
but
best.
that no, but that.
Is
But
it
then,
the intimidation then? every
no,
time
but
we
then,
play us?
but then,
No, but for real, for some reason, some of the
that's not
performances
true.
that I've seen for our team, I'm saying Arsenal turned up, but we didn't turn up, and that's why Arsenal won.
yeah, but
Let's
then.
be real, and like when you've beat us, we've had red cards and that. If it's full
And so have
strength-
we.
if
When you
it's
when you
full
beat us,
strength,
you had red
if it's
cards.
full strength, you don't
Yeah,
beat
that's
us.
very
I'm
true.
sorry.
What?
Full strength, you don't beat us.
So we know if
and
it's-
that's why.
Okay,
there's
then,
so
so-
much I can say. I'm not gonna say.
Yeah, that's that.
You don't beat us.
Okay then. So in 2003, 2004, when we went unbeaten, we beat you twice.
No, I didn't mean to.
That's
No, it's
before my
funny. No, I like
time.
it.
So doesn't so what?
Every
So
time
what?
I'm
So
here-
I
what?
started
London
following.
is
I
supporting
got
the
into
London
football
team.
2004. I'm not.
Switching the London
That's
part for
BC
the-
before Chelsea
either
in my
do
life.
the-
Like,
Okay
BC.
then. Yeah.
I wasn't following football. I didn't care. Great Invincibles, but that's almost 20 years ago now.
It doesn't
I'm
matter if
sorry.
it's 200 years ago.
It does.
Doesn't matter.
Is it 200 years
Because it's
ago?
history. No.
It is history, but that's
It's history.
That's a
No,
long
but
time ago.
no,
though.
but you said that whenever Chelsea play.
I'm
us-
talking about what I've been seeing recently.
Okay, from Chelsea's perspective.
Yeah,
Isn't it?
from my perspective,
Yeah, but-
we don't when we don't turn up, we lose.
So that means you don't turn up a lot then, because we've beaten you a lot.
Again, well, yeah, and you do. You see to raise your game. It's- Like I said, it's your cup final.
It's not a cup final. It's just something that we have to do. It's not a cup final at all.
Okay.
We turn
Like
up
I
on the
say,
big
it's
occasion.
okay.
No, it's true.
Right, let's end this.
Can't say it's our cup final to beat Chelsea. That should
It
be
is.
standard. No,
it is, and most
it's
of
your
and,
cup
and all
final.
the time it has been in a cup final, and it's at fair dues. We've had injuries, red cards,
And so have we.
nonsense happening.
And so have we.
Not really.
Not really. So when Costa got when we went down to 10 men and lost 2-0 at Stamford Bridge and had a player sent off, we had 2 players sent off. When Costa slapped Gable in the face and Gable got sent off.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh,
Go on.
Go
on.
Harry Kane says.
Yep.
Ty, listen.
Go on.
Invincibles weren't really that impressive.
Of course they went. Oh no. Of course they went. They went the whole.
Wait a
Yeah,
minute.
he's coming with the stats.
Sorry,
Let's see he's coming
sorry.
with stats.
Let's have a look.
Let's go
draws.
through that.
Yeah.
This is what I love. Thank
Listen,
you. I love this. I love this. Yeah.
Man City Centurions were better than the Invincibles.
Oh, we had the debate last time with Robbie as well.
Go on.
No, that's it.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay then. All right then. What's the name of the person done the super chat? Because I love
Kane.
this.
Harry Kane.
Harry Kane. First of all, Harry Kane. Let me explain something to you. The only invincible, apart from us, was Preston North End in 80-88.
That's all you talk about.
They played. That's all I need to talk about. But I can talk about more if you want. They only played
The
12
Champions
games.
League. I could talk about all our Champions League and European trophies.
Yeah, you can, but you can't, you can't talk about an invincible
No,
team.
I
can you?
can't, but we don't need
What?
to.
No, I am.
Yeah,
We don't need to.
No, you don't need to, but I do because I'm answering the
If
super
you
chat.
look at the quality between this game and the last game, it's,
Yeah.
Go on.
Exactly. That's why it's tighter.
but it's such a, it's like.
Well,
it's really good
technically
quality.
speaking, like
It is.
it's quality.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
The nutmegs, they're like everything. Like
But that's good. It's
Come
good.
on,
It just
Holland.
dispels the argument when people say that like women's football is just when they talk about it negatively. It's like this is such quality.
Okay.
Right.
Right. I got a question for
Hold
you.
on, Nick, can I finish?
Oh,
Can I finish addressing Harry Kane, please?
No, leave that alone.
No, because he's 5 shots. And
we all know what you're going to say. So.
No, you don't know what I'm going to say.
Yeah, we do.
What am I going to say?
They're much better. They're the best in the world.
No, I'm not going to say that. No, Nick. I'm not going to.
Please, let me just. This is going to be interesting because I've heard this.
But you don't know what I'm going to say. It's not crap. It's not crap. No, Nick, it's not crap.
No, it's not. You're right, mate.
It's not crap.
Let me just ask you something, right?
Go on.
If you could take, like, have you ever heard of the concept desert island discs?
I know you're good at.
Right?
Yeah, go on. Yeah.
What am I going to ask?
Don't
you?
win,
legends
they'll
who
do it.
lose. If I could take
win,
a
they'll
Champions
do it.
League,
No.
Oh, sorry.
They've been in.
Right? So if you was on a
they've got
desert
themselves a
island,
great
yeah,
position.
this is a question
They
for
have
everyone,
youth
by the way.
Yeah.
If you was on a desert island,
Yeah.
and you could take one game to watch over and over again from your club's history, what game would that be?
Well,
Chelsea, when we beat Bayern Munich, man, in their yard, to win that Champions League, that game.
What game can you remember?
Go on. What about you?
What game would you take?
I'd go with. I think it's PSG Chelsea, Champions League, the famous.
The Ronaldinho.
No, that was against Marseille, but the Pastore.
No, you know what one I'm
goal on
talking about. The Chelsea game when they beat them. When Ronaldinho. Oh no, it was Barcelona.
That's Barcelona,
He left PSG by then. Do excuse me.
Oh my God!
I'm gonna kill you.
Okay.
We discovered Ronaldinho. We made Ronaldinho.
Charlene, what about
You go first.
I'll go first. The funny thing is, you probably, I would ordinarily choose the Invincibles, but I won't.
No, wait. Stuart wasn't finished.
Sorry, Stuart.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the Chelsea. I think it was at Stamford Bridge and the famous goal of Pastore on the side as well.
Is that when David Luiz scored?
The David Luiz was, I think, it was another game. To be fair,
Oh, right.
The header. It was.
Yeah, the header. Yeah.
Man.
Oh, okay, Pastore. Yeah.
House of this world.
Okay, right. I would ordinarily pick the Invincibles for winning the league at White Hart Lane because that was just incredible. But I have to go for the greatest moment in football that I think I will see and ever see again was when we won the league at Anfield 2-0 and Michael Thomas.
What year was that?
That was 1988, 1989.
Okay.
To win the league, that would be it. That big game.
So another injury for Holland.
Gosh,
They've
Daniel.
been quite unlucky today.
Yeah, considering the amount of injuries, they're doing fine actually.
Yeah.
I know.
Charlene, what would your game be?
Oh, I don't know. What would my game be? Probably winning the league at White Hart Lane.
Fair play, yeah. To be honest, yeah. I mean, another game, that Battle of the Bridge, us against Spurs, that game was so bad-tempered.
That was well. It was great when Hazard scored though.
Yeah. We have Spurs number.
Yeah,
Definitely.
that's exactly. But you shouldn't. Don't confuse us with Spurs because we're different. You got Spurs number, but you haven't got. You got Spurs number, but you haven't got our number. That's for sure.
Wow.
The stat, like I said, the stats say it because we've won more games. We got a good record against Chelsea. A good record.
We do, because we haven't turned up in recent seasons. We should have. Yeah,
That's not our fault. That's not our fault if you don't turn up.
No, I know it's not. I'm just saying. That's why you won.
We won
Because we
because
didn't turn up.
No, we won, and also because we're better as well.
No.
Yeah, what do you mean no? So how did we win then?
Because you turned up on that day.
Exactly. So we were better then.
On that day, yes.
Exactly, and we've been better.
Not
when we beat
generally, but
Yes,
on that day.
generally, like I said,
You
we've got
can't say
better.
that with no
Look
Champions League. You can't say that.
Hold
I'm
on,
so
we can't say
sorry.
but you've got an invincible team.
We don't need an invincible
Yeah, 'cause you
team.
can't get
You've
one.
got no Champions League.
You've got no
we
invincible.
got two.
And we've got an
two
invincible
Europas,
team. And we've got a
just
gold
like,
trophy as well.
You can't say
So
that.
you
I'm
can't
so
say
sorry.
you can't
Don't
say
forget
that's
our
nothing.
FA Cups.
Exactly.
We've won FA Cups. We've
We
won
won the most.
everything.
We won the most.
That's great.
Exactly.
But you ain't got no Champions League.
And you've got no invincibles, so you cannot diss us.
I don't need it. We don't need
Well
an
then,
invincible.
because you can't get it, that's why.
But why? We don't need it. We don't need
You
it.
don't need it because you're not good enough to get it. We were only good
But
enough to
you
get it.
were. You drew. Like.
Yeah,
It's
and
not even like you won all the games.
Okay.
You came up to 12,
Jesus.
and let me mention those things. I'm glad you said that because Harry Kane, that disgrace in the chat, said 12 games. We drew 12 games. We won the league at White Hart Lane.
Now, come
Yeah,
on.
for you, that's amazing.
Right. Let's move on.
Right, let's move back to today's game.
For something that Chelsea could never do, ever.
There is a game going on, by the way.
There is.
Watching it.
What do you guys make of Netherlands in this half?
I think they've done well to get them come back in it.
I think they're trying, but the thing is, I just think Sweden just look more assured.
Yeah,
And I know that, and obviously Netherlands seem to like their players
the
are kind of
strongest.
going down. A few little injury worries.
Yeah, but Netherlands are really.
Would you say these are two strongest teams so far that you've seen?
No.
Not really.
You've seen
Because
Spain and Germany.
Germany were very impressive. Oh, yeah, Germany were
And
impressive.
Spain as well were impressive.
Spain as well,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'd probably put these two with Spain and
When you
Germany.
think-
Yeah, they're in.
sort of.
Those
Yeah.
four in a group of their own,
Yeah.
and they're rightly all kind of considered amongst the
Yeah.
favourites. We'll see what France do tomorrow.
Thank you.
But like you can see why, and this is what it's interesting. Like the halves of the draw, because obviously these two will play France and someone,
Yep.
then England has to play Spain or Germany. Woo! That's gonna be fun.
How do you think England will handle that?
I hope so.
I think it'd be a tough battle.
It would be
Well,
tough,
I just say
England.
that I felt like I agreed with Serena, who was saying that they were a bit sloppy. I felt they were sloppy on Wednesday. I was at the game and I felt like it was sloppy.
Do you think that was nerves, the fact that, you know, we're hosting?
Yeah, but then,
the opening
yes,
game?
I think so. But then you look at how, like I said, that's how you turn up. Other countries have turned up and just that. We're getting 4-0, 4-1.
Yeah.
And they got a 1-0 and like...
But you can grow into tournaments.
Exactly.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I agree.
But sometimes coming out the traps too quickly don't always suit these teams.
Exactly.
I agree.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I think this is why you want to see, you need the
zone.
first game and then see how we get to
good
second
football.
game. Like let's see what England do against Norway, because they
That'd be
were good
interesting.
also.
96, we went to the semi-finals. England. We ended up drawing 1-1 with Switzerland in our opening game.
Yes. And who
No,
scored
that's
for Switzerland?
fine.
Who
It's just
scored
the
for
start of the
Switzerland?
draw.
It was Bernd. Was it Bernd Haas?
Nope.
Oh, no, that's 2004. Was it
Do you know the answer?
John
I
Jensen?
know the answer. No.
Who was it then?
Kubalai Turkumaz. A penalty.
Okie dokie.
Okay.
Alan Shearer scored for England, by the way.
He did. Yeah. Go on.
Yeah,
Nick, what was you saying?
sometimes it's nice to grow into.
Yeah, it
No,
is.
I
It
agree with
is.
you, but I also think that because there's only like 16 teams and it's so competitive, I also think that this kind of match time in this environment gives you confidence, and like people have started strong.
It does,
It's not
but-
like everyone's growing. There's at least 3 or 4 teams that you would say have. Well, we'll see at the end of the round, but at least 3 teams that like have started strong.
But they've won, innit? So it's job done.
Yeah, exactly. As long as they I think they recognise they have to get better. It's
Yeah, of
perfect
course,
if
of
they
course.
do that, because Norway is no joke. So.
No, Norway, no job.
Wow, 21,000.
21,342 in attendance at Bramall Lane tonight for the
Wow.
Netherlands versus
That is
Sweden.
amazing.
That's impressive.
Do you think that if they continue the consistency of, you know, good coverage of the women's game, there will be more fans, more people attending?
Of course they will.
Of course.
If
I think
obviously
so, but I think
Senegal,
it takes
'cause you
time. I
mentioned-
think it's that thing of like, it's going to take me to do this for 3, 4,
Absolutely.
5, 10 years. Like we're at, year 2. So yes, but I think it's going to take a lot more time.
The thing is,
Don't you think though-
as the game moves into a professional game now, right? We was talking to Sophie. Sophie's played for Wolves.
Yeah.
Kidderminster she plays for now, did she say? Did she
Yeah.
play for them now?
Yeah.
She played for West Brom and teams
That's
like
right,
that.
yeah.
She got offered a chance to go to Birmingham City when she was 16 and a scholarship and she had to choose between
Work.
going to university and playing football.
Yeah.
And,
That's the
and,
choice
and
that
it's
a
the
lot of
choice
them
that
have
she
to
had to
make.
make, and she said I had to choose university because
Yeah.
obviously it was
Early
A lot of them
stages
did
and
that, or they
central.
went to the US because you could get like those
Yeah.
scholarships in the US.
yeah,
Exactly.
she
Mm.
got offered
Shame.
a scholarship as well, but she had to choose between.
But the other thing about like women's football is that it's that thing of like a lot of people that love it that don't want to play, and I do think that sometimes in the rhetoric about growing it, it's all about get out and play, and like if you like calculate the percentage, it's actually less. Like people want to be involved but don't necessarily play, and I think that's also a trick that's being missed at the moment. Because right now it's just all these girls teams, and it's like amazing, obviously.
Yeah.
But like I'm obsessed with football and I have no interest in playing, and I watch hours of it, and I'm not inspired to get some football boots and play. So I do think that is another section of this to really help this
Right.
grow.
So what would inspire you then?
I mean, that's not why I like football. It's not about me playing football.
But what would inspire you if you were to put your boots on? What?
Nothing would inspire me to play.
Nothing,
That's the
really?
point.
Is there any other sports that you would play, that you enjoy playing?
The sport I was in the most was swimming, but then I have to choose between my hair if I'm doing that, and my hair wins.
That's why I can't swim, because like
that's
washing my hair
interesting.
and all of that after swimming is
Yeah, we
just
can't.
Mine
so
too.
long. Must take
Swimming
you
was
forever,
my
innit?
sport. If I had to do a sport, it would have been swimming.
Oh,
But
really?
it's a
Oh,
choice
that's
between my
interesting.
hair or swimming.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, there are other ways to keep fit.
That's true.
But I don't need to. For me,
That's
it's
it,
not
Viv.
like football is not. It's not that for me.
Viv just looks so
Oh my God.
on the ball.
Oh, yeah.
I've got to finish that.
She took too
Oh,
long.
definitely.
She took too long.
Oh,
defending.
Viv
Viv
set her
Meadham
up.
was doing all the work.
Work.
Like,
Yeah, because
come
now
on,
she's getting the
like,
ball.
finish
She's
it
doing.
off.
She's
Jill's got to
assisting.
score.
Yeah,
Jill's got to
exactly.
score.
She should have scored that.
Jill.
It might be. It could be. It still be a 2-2. You know.
Boy.
76 minutes.
I said 2-1 Sweden. And you said 2-1
I said
No,
3-2.
3-2?
I said
Who said
2-0.
2-1
I said 2-0
Netherlands?
Holland.
Well. Yeah.
I said 2-2.
Yeah.
So no one said 2-1 Netherlands then.
Oh, yeah.
I think it could. Be, it
Go on,
should. I
Sweden.
mean.
Oh.
Oh, there's no one there. They need to like make these runs.
So, Nick, you didn't choose your game.
Yeah, you didn't.
I reckon it would be for pure entertainment, not because it means anything to anyone, but for pure entertainment, it would probably be 5-4 for West Ham Bradford because that'd be the most
yes.
interesting.
I like when the game swings like that.
Yeah, that was
Only if you win.
And if you win.
Exactly.
Yeah, if you win.
We had a 5-4 at White Hart Lane. Oh, that was great fun. Great fun.
Did you win? Yeah.
Yes, we won. That's why I mentioned it. You think I mentioned it if we didn't win?
This is Ty you're
But
talking
in
to.
terms of like significance, I reckon it'd probably be the 65 Cup Winners' Cup win.
Against?
What do you mean against who?
Yeah, I don't know. That's what I'm saying.
Frankfurt.
Right.
Changes
Subs.
for
Okay.
Netherlands.
Why
Yeah,
don't
from
you
the
say
subs.
Semi-final.
Oh, semi-final.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Because it's 2 legs,
Yeah.
and they won the first one, we won the second one.
No, but get.
Okay. And who did you face in the final then? Well done,
Well,
Jill.
how many substitutions they are entitled to?
Five.
Five.
It's more than 5 now.
But don't
No,
get
5
some
in the
of them
group
head
stage.
injuries.
I don't know, but I don't know if there's additional, but it's 5 in the group stage.
Play it out.
Well, I have the impression they have substituted more than 5 players.
No, I don't
No.
think
It's
they
just
can't.
that we've seen them
Considering
go
the
down.
injuries, right?
Yeah,
I
they
don't think
haven't
so.
subs. They didn't actually sub. Did they only sub the goalkeeper, right?
Yes, they did.
Yeah,
But they didn't,
yeah,
I don't
they
think they
subbed.
subbed anyone else yet.
Although the other players did go down, I don't think
They went
subbed
off
them
but came back on, kind
Yeah.
of thing. So they were like down to 10 men or 10 women.
Giving them.
I just had to use that.
Ref, come on, that's a foul.
So who did you beat in the final then, Nick?
I can't remember now. Do you know what? My memory's fried at the minute, though. To be fair, I forgot my PIN number. I've had my PIN number to my
Oh, goodness.
to my.
I do that all the time.
I've had the PIN number to my debit card for about 15 years, and the
You
other
forgot
day I
now?
forgot it when I went to machine, and I still can't remember it. It's
Really?
just gone. Look, it's completely gone.
So you just get it changed.
Yeah, I'll get it changed, but it's worrying
Yeah.
that this thing's been lodged in my memory for 15
Yeah,
years. And I just
yeah.
went to the cash machine and it's gone. It's just I cannot remember
Gone.
what that is.
Yeah.
Gone.
Come on, run on.
Oh,
to
it's
the
on,
ball.
come
it's
on,
been
come
over,
on.
yeah?
Where's
Yes,
this?
yes, put the
Oh
ball
my
in.
God, there's no one there in space.
Took too long. Took too long.
Too many touches.
Clear it,
many.
clear
Took
it.
too long.
They're all doing that.
Oh, God.
Well done. Yeah, yeah. No.
Oh my God. She got
What's
it.
that?
I know she got her there.
Come on.
These two teams have sort of cancelled themselves out.
Yeah, that's why I said it.
Yeah.
I thought it would be a draw.
Holland have got that more to come back in it.
Yeah, they done really well.
They've got time. So there's a time for a winner.
No.
But
10 minutes.
Too obvious.
yeah, she's got there.
Oh, nice.
She's got to see her up.
Ooh.
Save. Very good save.
Good save.
This keeper stepped in well, man.
She has.
Yeah, she has.
I've been seeing some good keepers in these games.
Yeah.
Yesterday.
You're right. Some of the saves.
Yeah.
Oh, we beat Anderlecht.
The Danish keeper
Oh, right, okay.
kept them in it.
Oh,
Okay, I
right.
know they lost 4-0, but
Yeah.
she kept them in it.
Exactly. Otherwise, the scoreline
She,
would
yeah,
be
it would have
a lot
been
higher.
like, and that's even without all the chances that Germany missed.
Yeah.
Peruvian Londoner says, I met Ty once and he asked him for a selfie and he took it on his own phone.
That
Did
shows
you
you
do
how
that,
much.
Ty?
That shows you how much
Airdropped it.
rubbish that is, because I don't do that. So you're lying, Peruvian Londoner. Look at that. I don't do that. I never take selfies on my own phone. How are you going to ask me for a selfie and I take it on my phone? Don't lie.
I was going to say that as a joke.
No, but
It's,
exactly. He doesn't know. He doesn't.
someone said it's so old that your camera's one of them things that you have to put your head under the blanket and,
The thing about it, listen.
and load the flash of
Listen,
gunpowder.
if you want to
and that.
look like me, it's not possible, okay? So just accept it.
I don't know.
We can't all look this good. So don't just accept it. You can't look like me.
Is that
I don't want to
a
look like
super chat or
you.
is that you, Nicky?
It's a super chat.
You think it's a troublemaker as well?
What? It was a super chat.
Azulani.
The Peruvian Londoner, was it?
Yeah.
Ty's going to remember that name.
I took it by old fun. Yeah, funny.
Antonio says, try the muscle memory, Nick. Just place your fingers over the number buttons and it often leads you to the pin automatically. I try it. I tried
What's
that.
that? Put your
About my
finger
pin
Muscle
number,
memory,
yeah.
like you'll just remember it.
You just like, you just
Because
don't
you
look
know
and
the
you just like,
formation of what you tap over the
yeah, I
keypad.
can't remember it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. That's interesting. Come on, Holland.
Come on, we've got some fresh energy on the pitch now.
Yeah.
Where's Stina? She hasn't even come on yet.
Oh, yeah, she ain't.
That's very strange.
There's more games.
They're like,
There is.
that's their star player as
Exactly. So I'm
Yeah, but
surprised.
there might be a reason why.
Yeah. Oh, she good to go. Oh, sorry. I stand corrected. She has come on.
well. Oh, is
Sorry,
she
Stina.
on?
Yeah, she's on, yeah.
When did she come on?
Thank you. I don't know.
70th minute.
Oh, okay.
Recently.
So now I suppose I want to draw now. Now that she's on, I want to draw. I want Holland to win, but now she's on. I want to draw. Because there's our players on Holland and on Sweden. So I'll take 1-1 now, I think.
Yeah, they've cancelled each other out and so far. Let's see, it's looking Nick a winner.
Missed the super chat apparently. I didn't see any super chats. Hold on a minute. Balder says €2. Which team do you support at the Euros and why? England, because I'm English.
I don't support, I mean, I don't,
Yeah.
yes, England, but again,
France,
it's like for me
yeah.
as players, I like to support individual players.
You support your country, obviously.
You know,
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously.
Well, you should do.
yeah.
Well, it's your choice, isn't it? But yeah, obviously England, isn't it?
Oh, good ball.
Oh, is that Steve? I bet that's Steve.
And also it'd be good for everyone if they win.
It would be good.
Not really, because if we follow the logic of clubs, you should not necessarily support your club, your local club. Like people support clubs from abroad.
Yeah, I think that's a bit different.
I think.
Oh my God,
think it doesn't make sense.
that
but
wasn't.
Good save.
I think that's a little bit different.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's your nation is different.
Yeah, yeah.
We was asking yesterday, what do you prefer, club or country?
It's got to be
Club,
club.
100%.
Yeah, it's got to be
Club.
Yeah, it's definitely club.
club.
Do you know, we actually done a poll on it and I was surprised at the amount of people that went for country.
Is
Oh
it?
no, club.
Yeah.
That's
I was
interesting.
actually
Interesting,
surprised.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
How many?
Oh, I can't remember the exact number, but I think it was like 60%, but
Wow.
most of the comments were saying country.
Country.
Why?
And
Interesting.
giving their reasons.
Were there people that
the
said
reasons were-
England? Or were there people that had like
they weren't
support
stating-
teams that like have won the World Cup? So like Germany, Spain.
Yeah, they weren't actually stating the
Brazil,
countries. We did
France.
ask them to.
France.
Okay, fair enough.
One
France.
of the comments was saying because it brings people together, which, yeah,
That's
I
true.
understand.
Depends
but
what country you're talking about.
That's
Yeah.
true.
A club is bringing people together, and
Exactly.
people from abroad as well.
Exactly.
Exactly.
So
I think it's different. If your national team has won something in your lifetime, it's a different, very different thing.
Yeah.
To like in England, like we are saying club, but that's part of it. Is that a lot of us haven't witnessed England win anything, and I think other countries, there's a lot of European
you
countries.
haven't witnessed England winning anything, but for example, you guys reaching the final
Nutmeg.
recently, like the atmosphere in the
Nah,
streets and everything
You didn't win.
was almost like winning, to be
No,
fair.
it's
Yeah.
not. It's not almost like
I'm saying this
winning.
as a
Until the
neutral
end.
because
You didn't
I was
win.
here,
Oh, that's
and,
interesting. That's
This is why I
and the
find
way,
it
the way
funny.
the celebrations and everything just by reaching the final.
Yeah, because
was
we
almost
have
like
never
they've
done
done it.
that.
Yeah. And
No,
we
it's,
have that
it's
hope
from
that-
like years of not doing anything. Like, for me, that's why, like, you know, when everyone was very gleeful that, like, oh, Italy got knocked out. I'm like, but I would rather beat Italy and have a trophy.
Yeah.
And cool, you're not going to Qatar. Than beat
Exactly.
England, who, okay, cool, you got to the final. Yeah, you qualify, but you ain't going to
Absolutely.
win. I'd rather have won the trophy.
Well, England might win. They've got a chance.
Well,
obviously
you have
it's
to
not
be
guaranteed.
there to win, but I don't.
Yeah.
I think the 2 times we should have won would have passed.
Considering Italy are not even qualified as well.
Yeah, but
so-
but like
No, it doesn't matter.
I
I'd rather.
agree.
And also, if
They-
there was a World Cup you were going to miss, this is the one.
Good football.
Oh my
God.
God.
Goalie.
Bloody hell, the way she let
Really
that off,
quick
mate.
feet.
Chance.
Aye, this keeper's good though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she is.
I-
She's come in and done a job.
Yeah, literally.
yeah, I do think I agree with Felicia. Even
Wow,
though Italy are not there,
great
look at what
save.
Italy have won.
It literally.
So you know, even though they're not
And
there,
they've won a World Cup this century, and they won a Euros this century.
that's what I mean.
Like,
So you know, unless England actually win it,
yeah,
that's the only
there's
way.
no point.
And there's no guarantees.
Look at Belgium too.
Wow,
like
look,
we were
we
saying.
won the Euros, we won the World Cup
Yep.
twice as well, and
Yep.
I'd say it's mainly club before country. In
Yeah, but
France.
you have more of a fair choice. We don't. Do you know what I mean? Like, you can be like, yes, when France won the World Cup. Yes,
Yeah,
when France
won
won
the
the Euros. Like, we can't even say that. So you're picking from different moments.
Sure.
And also, France has got the ultimate.
Yeah.
Because if you want to win the World Cup and you beat Brazil in the World Cup, that's like a dream. That's like a dream to be the
do you remember
best
when,
team
do you remember
in
when
the World Cup.
Germany destroyed them? I remember that. David Luiz was
7-1.
crying.
Yeah,
remember that.
but
That-
even still, people can't laugh at
They've
it.
been
Brazil have won it so
traumatized
many
by
times.
this. by
Yeah, no, I'm not laughing, but I
No,
just
no, I'm
remember
not
being
saying you
like
are.
shell shocked. We were like,
Yeah, it was
Thiago
shell shock. It was
Silva,
shell shock.
Everyone was
like
playing,
7.
Yeah.
7-1.
That
Yeah.
Germany team was hard.
ball.
though.
Great ball.
Come on.
Yeah.
We're
Early
into
cross.
the
Early
box.
cross.
Go on.
Too long.
Wait.
Good
No, she's
skill.
making space, but
Done.
corner.
Deflection.
Last few minutes now.
Someone can nick it. You can see someone nicking
It's
it.
Netherlands.
I mean, it's kind
Nice.
of not end to end, but it's traveling from like.
I'll take
Quickly.
1-1 now.
Come on, girls.
I mean,
I'm still going for 2-1 Sweden though.
they could.
I think they're gonna nick
Till
it.
that final whistle.
Someone can nick it because we don't know how much added time it's gonna be.
I don't think there'll be that much in the second
there
5
was-
minutes.
There
At
was
least
7 in the
5, I
first
think.
half. So
Yeah. Oh, 5.
there'll be at
I
least
would
3. I'd
Yeah.
say.
There was
I
7 in the
reckon
first.
3, 4.
No!
Oh my goodness!
She's gonna catch it.
She kept
Oh,
it in.
she's got
She
it.
did.
Yeah, she kept it in, but
It's
there
a
was
foul
one there.
anyway. You can't do that.
Look at the ref's
Oh, she
face.
hasn't given a foul. She gave a foul.
She haven't
I
given a
think.
foul.
Wait, what's going on?
The ref looks serious, boy.
Oh, yeah, she's giving a foul.
She just kept
Excuse
it
me,
and stuff,
darling.
innit?
What are you doing?
Wait a minute. Can you do that?
No, we'll see what
She's-
happened
she's
here.
let that
Yes,
go.
she can.
Let's see.
Look,
Yeah,
let it
yeah,
go.
yeah,
released the
yeah,
ball.
it was out
yeah,
of
that's
her.
allowed. She's
Her hands,
released the
yeah.
ball.
Yeah,
so
she can.
The
She
ball
didn't
is
do
off the
anything
hands,
wrong.
then you can do it.
I mean, it would have
If
been
they
worse
drop
if she
the ball-
Do you
scored
remember when
it.
Ronaldinho, you mentioned
Yeah, if it's
Ronaldinho,
not
he did
in
it
the
with
hands,
his
she's
hands.
not in control of the ball, so yeah,
Yeah.
you can do that. This is why they put pressure on the goalie. 'cause
Yeah,
you can
exactly.
nick it.
Exactly.
Come on.
Oh, that's a foul.
Dodge.
No,
That's
never a
not
foul.
foul. That's
That's
a
not a
threat.
foul.
Never, never.
That's not a
That's
foul.
I thought they were
That's not a
not.
foul.
They were not faking the fouls and injuries.
Yeah, she
No,
didn't.
it wasn't. That was a.
She
fair
just got
foul.
barged.
Oh, another
but
nutmeg.
still.
That's it.
How many nutmegs in this game?
Oh,
That's-
my God.
Whoa.
She done
Almost.
herself there.
The second one.
Go on.
Oh, good header. I'm interested to see how much it's
The
done.
I'm
the
afraid to
Netherlands have
say,
definitely
but
grown into the game.
Switzerland and Portugal got no chance against
Yeah.
these two teams.
But this is
No,
that's
but
you
you people,
reckon?
no, but you know, but people have to take their chances.
Oh, Switzerland and Portugal.
and this is what I'm saying. That's why Portugal needed to win.
They've got
Because-
absolutely no chance.
You've got to take your
Exactly.
chances.
This is like-
but then that's what I'm saying is they might not against those teams still, which means that everyone has a chance.
But
This is what we say about like the jeopardy and the FA Cups and
I watched the
stuff.
2 games. This is like the difference between
Exactly.
the
Exactly. The top.
Sunday League and
Yeah.
Yes, but we
Premier
know
League.
that
Easy.
upsets can. Yeah, but we know
4
upsets
minutes
can
added.
happen.
No.
All right,
Felicia,
4 minutes.
You are right, but I have to agree.
Such
with
a
Nick.
huge gap
go
like
on.
this.
I
Sunday
don't
league.
mean
was
want to
massive.
disrespect Portugal, but Holland and Sweden, they're going to slap them up.
they
If they're going to
should.
play like this, they're going to slap
They
them up on paper.
should. They should if they go into the right mentality. We know about cup sets. Do you know what I mean?
Cups. I like that.
Do you know what I mean? We know
That's
about
good,
it.
cup sets,
That's
that's
the whole
very good.
reason why we like it, because there's jeopardy. Like, it shouldn't. Logic tells you that it shouldn't happen, but it could. This is why we watch.
It could, but then the problem is now for Portugal is the fact that Holland and Sweden both need to win their next games. And that's a problem for Portugal. Because if one of them win, the pressure's sort of off. But now they've got 1 point each now. They both have to win. They can't afford to draw the next game. And that's why it's a problem for Portugal.
Yeah, but that's if you hope that they turn up or that no one does anything, has a moment of madness. There's so many things that can happen.
It is, but they've got the experience. They're very well
They
experienced.
do, but
4
still,
minutes of
a lot of
injury
things
time.
can happen.
Yes, true.
You have to, sometimes things just happen on that day at that moment that you could never have
go on.
predicted. I remember the Zidane
It's now,
headbutt.
it's
No
now,
one
it's
knew
now,
that was
now.
going to happen.
Push.
Say that again, Felicia.
You know the Zidane headbutt in that World Cup final.
Oh,
no
yeah,
one knew.
God.
France should have won that.
They should have won.
Of course.
All you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So things could
course.
just happen in a game.
That's true, but then
That's probably not going to happen. But
Yeah, but you're taking a very extreme example.
no, I know, but I'm saying it's a moment that you could never have predicted or even know that was going to happen, and it just happened in a split second, and everyone was in shock.
From what I've seen, even if either of these 10 men, they'd still.
there's
win
still,
the
I
game.
think so.
Fair enough.
But then
Well done.
But then that's interesting.
Oh yeah.
Deflection.
But then, Felicia, what I'd say to that is that's where football, I think, done itself a disservice. Because what they should have done is they should have said to Materazzi, we're going to strip you of your medal. That's what they should have done. Because whatever he said to Zidane was something about his family. If football had any sense, you strip him of his medal and no one does in the future. Materazzi's laughing, getting a medal. If he got his medal stripped, then you're not going to see that again.
Did
That
he
was
get
disgraceful.
punished or anything?
He didn't get punished.
No, nothing.
No.
Whereas his model should have been stripped from his neck.
Nothing happened to him.
So he's laughing.
Oh
Materazzi's laughing.
my gosh. It's another corner, yeah.
No, it's a free kick.
Listen, everybody wants to win, but there are things that you should not be allowed to say to people.
But they do it.
But that's what I'm saying. But that's what, if they made an example of Materazzi, you won't
No,
get
but then they put the onus back on the player that you shouldn't be at.
What foul?
Yeah, exactly. What foul?
Goal kick.
Yeah.
Oh no, Zidane knows it's wrong.
Okay.
But so was Materazzi.
I'm confused. That wasn't okay.
Which team did they win? Yeah. Man U, Aston Villa, I think.
Maybe one more chance for either team.
Yeah.
For Netherlands, come on.
think so.
No, Sweden's got the ball.
1 minute left.
Right, go on. Well, too
good tackle.
complicated.
Come on, run on.
They really cancel each other out there.
They have, yeah.
I know, literally. This has actually been a good game.
That's been a good game.
Yes. Push.
Gosh.
Cross it.
That's Stina.
Quality.
Well done,
another
lovely
corner.
block.
Course another corner.
Is that
The
Stina?
last one.
Spice.
Maybe a last
This is
chance
now.
for
This is now.
Sweden.
It's gonna happen.
What's her name? Spice. Spitz.
They could.
Spitz, I think.
Now is the moment in the last minute of the game.
Her bun looks nice and slick.
Jill. Should have scored a second, Jill.
Who's bun?
That defender that just made that block.
Oh, Spitzer.
Her hair looks slick, boy. On fleek. I want my bun to look like that. Not
Fleeky.
one hair out of place.
Wow.
After
Another
like
pitch as well.
football
No.
match.
Good
I
take.
know, after what, 90 minutes?
Good
Here
take.
we go. They're
It's
about to.
over.
Their keeper's done really well.
She has done
Yeah.
well. She's coming.
Offside.
That should be it. But
Yeah.
So,
Ain't blown the whistle yet. Last kick of the game.
interesting.
1-1 draw.
Who said 1-1?
We didn't say 1-1. We
they
all
have,
said
I
draws.
think they have blown
You
the
blown
whistle
the
before
whistle.
she took
Yeah.
the goal.
1-0. That was a
1-1
good game. Well done, ladies.
We
between
said it.
Sweden
Well, we said some of us said draw.
and
so
the Netherlands.
I mean, when the game kicked
that
off, we
was a
kind of
close
did
game,
see that
yeah.
it was going to be
I
a
thought-
low scoring
Yeah.
Yeah,
draw.
I think it was good quality football.
Stino and
Yeah,
Vivian.
really good.
Both
I think
teams
you'd
did
be
well.
up, but you'd both be frustrated because you had chances to win. I would say,
Yeah.
like, but well, Sweden should be
You wanted
frustrated.
to see that game
because-
earlier then. That was crazy. The Portugal one. Both teams will be kicking themselves. I think all four
Exactly.
teams will be kicking
You
themselves.
would. I
Portugal
think he could have
Portugal
won.
will.
Wait,
Look,
was
her
that
bun.
team? Was that draw as well? No. Yeah, it was.
Yeah, Portugal-
So we've had this whole team. This is all draws, but the other two have scored
Yeah,
more, so
Spain,
they would be
yeah,
ahead
yeah.
actually. Still,
Time.
that's interesting.
What did you think of that game?
Very good game. I thought.
Good quality game.
Good quality game.
Good advert for
Interesting.
the
Good
tournament.
defending. Good. Yeah. And it's no wonder these two are favourites. And the funny thing is, no disrespect to Portugal or Switzerland, because Switzerland have got Leah Volti and Noel Moritz for my women. I expect these two to go through. I can't see Portugal or Switzerland. I'm not trying to write them off going through. Like I said, if Portugal had won or Switzerland had won, then they asked Holland and Sweden the question. But the fact that they didn't win, I can't see these two not going through.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think you are right. Felicia, you've said a few things about upsets. Could
Cup
I
sets,
do
she
in
said,
term?
which I like.
Cup sets.
It's very good, yeah. I like that. I'm going to try and steal that.
You coined that phrase, cup sets.
I mean, I think I've seen it, I've read it before. It's not new to me, original to me.
I thought you made it up.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, I thought you made it up.
I'd have claimed that I made that up.
No. I mean, everyone can Google that, you know.
Yeah, so
Okay.
you said cup set. Can you see a cup set in this, or are these the two teams that are going through?
I think that just with these Euros, I don't think you can rule. I think you can see who feels more likely to win, but until they play the game, like that's why we love football, because you always back your team, even if you know the stats and on paper it feels like it's impossible, but you know that anything is. So I think in this tournament, I think everyone's kind of really kind of desperate to kind of show their best and like improve. Like they would have learned a lot from this game, like where you know they need to improve and what they did correctly, and like obviously they might switch up the teams and maybe tweak the tactics for the next game. So I think I don't think you can. It's game one, like we said. Like I think it's after the next game where it's a little bit clearer about
you start to see the groups getting forged then.
Well, exactly, and I think also you can also judge on two performances, because I think the performance, yes, as we said, the Lionesses, great job done, but it's also performance because, you know, as you get deeper in a tournament, like, A, you want to be entertained, but B, when you come up against that quality, because sometimes it comes down to like who's more hungry and who desires it more, and if it's a sloppy performance, yes, you won, but when it comes, if you've been getting by being sloppy, in your mind already, it's like, well, maybe I don't need to not be less sloppy because we're you know, winning. So I think the performance is also important because it instills confidence on this stage.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for joining us for this watch along. Thank you to all of our guests on the sofas today. Thank you very much. Give yourself a round of applause.
Thanks for having me.
By the way,
chat. Thank you to everyone that's got involved in the chat. Don't forget, we will be covering every game in the Women's Euros, and we will be back tomorrow with some more live streams. So check out DR Sports. Subscribe if you're new, but we'll leave it there. Thank you very much for watching.
By the way, Hassan, you spell when W-H-E-N, not W-E-N. Peace.
What a way to finish.
With the A, you know.